and welcome back to another episode of DWD's Trapcast. Episode I don't fucking know because I messed up the numbering system. Um, the last episode was supposed to be 2, but I labeled it 3 or something. I don't know. We're all a little. What's the word? Not the R word. Mentally challenged. Um, Today with me, I got two of the greatest guests in the world: the radon expert himself, Bryce, and the mastermind behind Keegan Animations. Any graphic arcs you want done, hentai. I'm talking website designs, app logos, anything. You go to Keegandigs. Welcome to the guys.
All right,
How you guys doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, Bryce?
Bryce is probably already pissed off about the radon comment. I mean, I didn't mean to piss him off like that in the beginning. I apologize. Bryce, you still with us? Don't you make me have to restart this.
I'm here.
We
What?
already have.
I'm
We
here.
already have
What?
to. We already have to.
So for
Hello?
those of y'all who don't know, usually we're doing this all in a one room, but because of all the nonsense going on, we're actually doing not a Zoom call, but our own. We've got our private line. No FBI agents listening on this one. So we talk about whatever the fuck we want. We could talk about how radon's a joke.
Radon is a joke, but we're not getting into that right now.
No. What do you want to get into then?
I don't know. Let's rile it up. Start it off. What do you want to talk about?
Well, let's see what happened today. Oh, I had a fucking dolphin dive into our pool to save fucking chance. We're in the process of draining our pool. And so it's like a quarter, maybe a third of the way through. And I'm like, our kitchen overlooks the yard. I see him on the deck. I'm like, oh, fuck this little fucker. And he starts doing laps around the guard of the pool, like where you would pull yourself off of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like doing laps. I'm like, this fatty's gonna fall. And all of a sudden he makes it back. I'm like, oh, thank God. He's back behind the tiki bar, and then he looks at the pool, straight up runs and jumps into it. I'm like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. And so I run downstairs and I jump into the pool to get him. And I'm like, God damn this dog, dude. He was so happy doing it. He had the best time. Pissed me off, though.
Yeah, did it? Were you pissed off?
Dude, I was pissed because I was 10 seconds away from leaving to help our grandma out today. I was 10 seconds away from leaving. My mom's like, oh, looks like you're going to have to make a shower real quick. And everyone's making jokes like, I thought black people could swim. Like, oh, ha, 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 ha. Dog almost died. But yeah, let's crack some Holocaust jokes real quick. Fuck. But I filed for unemployment yesterday, dude. I'm excited as fuck. Bryce, you still working right now?
Yes, I am essential, apparently.
Did they cut your hours at all?
So, basically, they got the CARE loan, or the CARE Act grant.
Yeah.
And,
Or if they cut your hours, correct?
correct, yes.
Yeah.
So they pay you, the way they worded it, right, was super weird. They're like, we'll pay you your full-time and your benefits, or your full-time equivalent. So that means they'll add up your hours you worked a whole year and then give you your full-time equivalent, which could be anywhere between 30 and 40 hours.
Listen,
So if they try to keep it at the low end, I'll be making less than I would be on unemployment right now with the extra $600.
mhm.
And then I'll something called SASME, where thankfully through my job and where I'm at, SASME covers up a certain amount to every quarter. So if I miss so many days in a quarter, whatever, they'll fill in that gap, and it's usually a pretty penny. So I'd be better off sitting at home with keeping safe through this
Dude,
whole
that's
thing.
what I'm so fucking amazed of the prices they're giving people. I mean, I get it's natural pandemic, but like they're not matching people's paychecks. They're going above their paycheck. And like I've taken a ton of accounting classes. I've taken AP Calc in college. You know what I mean? Like math comes easy to me, and I'm reading all this bullshit coming through with these bills. I'm like, there's no way. It doesn't make any sense. Like, if for my math understanding, I'd be making about like 800 to 600 a week, and I'm like, not to have like personal information, but like that's like 4 times as much I would make a week normally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, how is that fucking possible, dude? And it really makes me blow my mind. Like, I'm like, by the end of this Corona, my credit's gonna be fucking fixed. I'm gonna have a house. I'm gonna have a car. I don't know. Probably fucking student loans paid off. Like, shit, dude. What the fuck is this? I've been waiting this my whole life.
Yeah, and then the stimulus checks, that's a real thing. I
Dude,
didn't
I know.
think it was
That's
real
just
at
like
first too. And it's the government's panicking. They don't know what
well,
they're doing. They don't know what to do right now. They don't know what's going on, so they're trying to do the best for the American people. And to be honest, if we can beat this thing quick, which is not going to happen because nobody's following any guidelines.
yup.
If you could beat it quick, the economy would strive after this. You go through probably like a month or two recession if we could get it done. Like say magically tomorrow this whole virus thing went out the window. It's gone. It's gone completely. We would probably go through like a 1 month little recession deal where our economy's struggling and stuff like that. But then it would
I'd
pick
say
back up
less.
like crazy. It would pick back up like crazy because all these people have all this money, all these businesses have all this money now. It would pick it back up like crazy. And you start bringing jobs back over from China, like and giving these guys big factories, right? Let's say there's a big factory and they're making masks right now, right? Say there's a huge factory, they open a huge factory. They make masks now for this coronavirus bullcrap. You know how much money how much more self-sufficient that would make us as a country,
For sure. Well, the thing that also kind of, like you just said,
and
if it
jobs
was
opening for
cured,
people.
like I'd say less than a month, we wouldn't even have a recession. You know what I mean? The amount of money the government's going to put in pockets, it's because people live paycheck to paycheck. They don't have the money to go out and splurge on stuff, and if it's due, it's on trivial little things that like, oh, I can afford this $30. You know what I'm saying? But this type of money put in people's hands who don't usually have it, all you're gonna see is the economy boom. And not to bring up politics, but it was what my man Yang Gang was fighting for. But,
Hey, I'm totally against all politicians right now because they're all brain dead.
too.
But
when I woke up like a couple days ago, it was already a bad day. I remember the second thing I read was Bernie Sanders dropped out. And I'm like, yep, that leaves Joe. We have Trump for 4 more years. I'll go fucking fuck myself. But I will say,
after Andrew Yang got dropped out, you guys were having Trump for 4 more years.
right. He was the only one who would have double digits for people who would vote for Trump. You know what I mean? The Democratic Party is too decisive. And I don't like talk about politics. It's not like I'm Republican or Democrat. I'm not even independent. I'm just whoever's policies I view are the best. That's who I'd vote for.
Yeah.
And I honestly feel like most people this generation are. I feel like it's those boomers who are like, I'm Republican, red. I bleed red. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what's a certain generation of people get that
hard for them,
we're gonna fucking boom. But until then, I'd say until like we're fucking 30 or 40, it's gonna be like, wow, this does suck.
Yeah, it's gonna suck for a while. There's no. The thing is everybody in office right now, right? They've all been there like freaking 30 years, man, and they haven't gotten anything done. And it's like, what? Why? Like, it is so pointless. It is the most pointless thing ever. I am so against. Oh gosh, I'm not getting into this. If I lean anything, it's more libertarian. I feel like the concept of
Tea Party. How do you feel about them?
The what?
Tea Party. British Tea Party. back in like the 1800s. What, 1700s? 1776?
Yeah, isn't that crazy how the government was taxing their people so much that they rebelled and started a whole country out of it? I don't know. I mean, I feel like we get taxed the hell out of right now.
Dude, that's why
Take a shit, dude. What do you mean? I can't do anything.
I'm gonna sound like a what's the word? Mentally challenged person. We're PC on this show. Yeah, I'm gonna sound like a real mentally challenged person when I say I don't know all the countries that did the Brexit, like the left the European nation thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Or something. All of them are not only getting fucked because of this, but they're getting double fucked because they're not getting as much assistance because of the Brexit. They're like, oh, you wanted to be independent, nigga? Like, have fun on your own. See what self-crippling debt looks like. Like,
well, the biggest thing, to me is I feel like we should be self-sufficient, right? Like we shouldn't.
Yeah.
Trade deals should not be a thing. Like we could be totally self-sufficient. We could bring jobs to the U.S. We could do these big factory jobs and pay people decent money for it, and our economy would be booming, right? We would have people having money. We would have people buying things. That's capitalism at its finest. But when you have all these trade deals, you're paying for slave labor for stuff out of China and things like that. But that's a fine line as well because, to me, in my own eyes, I'm no freaking expert on this, but
yeah,
the trade deal with China is what keeps peace with China.
You sit your butt down. No, you keep going, brother.
It's what keeps peace with China to stay. That I feel like the only reason we keep a trade deal with China is to keep peace, because we could bring those factory jobs here. We could to be sufficient for America itself. We could do that stuff on our own.
Yeah,
it would bring.
I mean, there's definitely certain jobs
the
that
and stuff like
China excels at. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain jobs that other nations excel at, but it's got to a point where it's not that we're doing it.
China is all slave labor. You know what I mean?
We just it's their work,
and they're cheaper.
All right. I gotta get us off this. I got a complete vibe change for you, real quick here. Random thought. I know none of us are gay. All three of us have our socks on. Not that there's a problem being gay. I have gay friends. My cousin's gay. And also, you know what? I might have kissed a guy once or twice in my life. I don't know. That doesn't make you gay. Everyone experiments. Though, that set aside, if you were gay, who's the one male celebrity you would want to fuck?
I don't know if I can answer this question. I am currently not wearing socks.
I'm currently not wearing socks either, but I will do it anyways because kissing the homies goodnight is not gay.
Guess what? I've got 3 pairs of socks on right now just for this occasion. I didn't know if you'd have them. I got y'all covered.
Thank you.
I'll start it. Leonardo DiCaprio, hands down.
He's handsome, but I don't know, man.
Dude, just like handsome. But it's that intelligence too, dog. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
Who would you choose?
There's a couple options running through my mind. Seth Rogen, he's not an attractive guy by any means, but I definitely feel like he'd wake you up with breakfast. You'd wake up, there's coffee already made. He's probably got your clothes ironed out. He's like, hey, you can chill here all day if you want, smoke some weed, watch some TV. We about to go fucking, I don't know, make Paul too. And I'm like, bro, no way. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And they'd laugh at you.
Bro.
Right.
No, but I think Seth Rogen for sure. What about you, Keegan?
I think I would have to go with Zac Efron.
Zac Efron's a fucking handsome motherfucker.
Because that's what I want to look like, man.
That's fair.
Okay, if we're talking strictly sex, Zac Efron would probably be the one. But if
you guys watch the new Hot One
relationship,
that's fair. I guess I never really clarified there. Relationship, we all vote Seth Rogen.
I'm still going with Leonardo, bro.
I mean, let's see. If you go with Leonardo, you just know that man has like 20 fucking wives and husbands. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, look at the Titanic though. He can treat someone right. You know what I'm saying? And
Fuck
give
the
his life for
Titanic. Y'all ever see Wolf of Wall Street? That fucking guy's pounded 24/7. You think he can take that?
I feel like he would be the type of guy who would always be
You
condescending
want
to
that
you.
before you're
Yeah.
like, all right, tag in. I need to take a 3-hour minimum lunch break. God. You guys watched? Oh fuck! I was gonna say Tiger King, but now it just fucking lost my mind, dude. Oh,
We
God.
were talking about the Hot Ones episode with Zac Efron.
Oh, that's probably what I was gonna ask if you've seen the Hot Ones with Zac Efron.
I have not.
It was
No.
actually pretty good. I love the Hot Ones show. It's a fucking.
Aren't they coming out with a TV show for that now? Or he's got his own?
I won't watch it probably, to be honest, because it's a game show where people come out. I come for the celebrities, for the funny moments. You know what I'm saying? With like, I feel like
The
that's not
awkward
gonna be the
moments.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
That's
the
not
live
it.
show.
Yeah.
I hope it does well because I like Sean Evans a lot, the host, but I don't know, man. Fuck. Did you guys watch Tiger King though?
Yeah, I finished it.
I did
Ooh.
not. I will not. Just as I will not download TikTok, I will strive into every depth I can without actually watching it or downloading it. You know what I mean?
I see.
That's how I feel about Frozen.
I'm the same way. I'm a hipster, but you know what? At a certain level, bro, you gotta join the crowd. Like, okay, like Stranger Things. This is gonna be a big one. I might lose half my audience of 15 people here. Stranger Things isn't that good. What's another? Big Mouth. That's a hot.
I think a lot of people hate Big Mouth. Though.
Big Mouth was all right. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad like the first few episodes, and then they were just trying too hard. And it's like definitely meant for kids to me.
I'm glad you guys think that because I'm like the always a minority. I'm like, hey, you like what you like. I'm not saying you suck because you watch it, but you probably are immature. As I look around my room with Pokemon posters, fucking Batman. You know what I mean? Fucking. Also, I've always explained this to the other guest, and I don't know if I've told y'all. It's an audio-only show, so feel free to get naked. I'm already shirtless. Thinking of pants removal soon.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I'll start taking
whatever
off
keeps
clothes.
y'all comfy. Socks on. I got the 3 pairs on for all 3 of us, but socks on. Never know where this just goes.
Okay, hold on. I gotta. You guys can chat for a little bit. I got a topic to bring up when I get back. I'm gonna go grab another brewski. All right.
My nigga said it's a beer break. You want me to pause it for you?
Beer break, bro. Yeah.
Fuck it. All right, beer break, and I'll fucking hit this one more time. We'll be back in a break. Took a quick one there. Took a few hits, for the homies out there. Throwing it to Bryce. Hard pass. He said he's got something to say.
Oh, I was just gonna talk about some video games. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, bro. What's on your mind?
So, I replayed God of War 2018.
Really?
Great game.
Great game. If you've only played it once, I recommend playing it again and again and again. You will find new stuff every single time.
God. You see stuff that, like you just said, you see stuff you never saw before, and you're like, oh my God. They literally lead up to it the whole game.
Exactly. Well, okay, so I've been following a lot of theories on it, actually. Don't hate me for it. Don't diss me for it. But I've been following a lot of theories.
Game theorists? Game theorists?
No, I watch guys who strictly do God of War stuff, so it's pretty in-depth stuff. And the way Cory Barlog, he's the head director of God of War, the writer.
Act like I don't know.
The way he incorporates stuff into the game, he's like, everything matters. Like, even if you don't think it does, it matters to the whole story. So it's just crazy how all these things link. And I'm excited for the next one. It's not going to be out for a while, but yeah. I just was going to get your guys' food for thought on God of War and how are your guys' experiences with it. I know you guys both were trying to platinum it at one point, so.
Keegan, do you take the helm on this? I have a cough NATO coming.
Well, I enjoyed the game a lot. I platinum that.
Okay, you platinumed it when?
Not a Corona.
As soon as I could.
Yeah.
Basically, I went after every trophy in the quickest way possible, I guess, or the most.
Okay, so oh my gosh, there's so many theories. So, what do you think the theory is? Because they say Jormungandr was sent back in time, and
One of the dumbest theories I've heard is that they put batteries in birds to control us. And like they're like, oh, coronavirus is so everyone has to go inside so they can change the batteries. As if those niggas wouldn't have rechargeable solar batteries. They're in the air 24/7. Are you fucking like retarded? I'm sorry, mentally challenged.
oh my god,
Like, dude, what? Like, I don't get me wrong. I'm into conspiracies and they will keep me up at night and shit. But the ones that make sense. None of that fucking are fucking.
Okay, hold on.
By
Before we get back into Jormungandr, because Dustin brought this up.
What the fuck's a Jormungandr? Is that a type of dog?
Oh my gosh. All right. Anyways, so yeah, we all believe that COVID-19 came from eating bats? Do we all believe that? Do we really
fuck to the no.
I thought it was from a fish market.
No, the story is the original guy contacted it. He ate bat soup. He went to a fish market and spread it in this fish market. Obviously, it's a fucking fish market on the fucking port. People from around the world got there, ate wherever that fish came from, and spread it. There's absolutely no way. This was a man-made disease. Not to change the fucking butterflies or out of the batteries, whatever the fuck. But this was a man-made disease that China, I think, was testing as a nuclear, not a nuclear.
A
biochemical weapon.
Yeah.
And I think what happened is they lost control. Like, they were like, oh, shit, we can't control this. We can't cure it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a virus.
Then they started hey, this is a disease. People are like, hey, fuck you. You know what I mean? It's a you problem. And then it started becoming a wild world problem. And I think they did that intentionally looking for help because ever since then, if you look at the numbers, China hasn't had a single case. It's like,
yeah, but you don't know all the lies that come out of China. You don't know if their statistics are being reported properly, blah, blah, blah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying they created it, showed enough of the world that it's dangerous, but they are not being real with their numbers. That's what I'm saying. I don't believe they haven't gotten any new
I did
cases.
see on a news station the other day that some dude, he worked at Harvard, some old professor, actually went to China to
Nigga, I got a Harvard sweatshirt. Anyone can buy that.
Yeah, he went to he went to China and he was getting paid like 50 he was getting paid like $50K a month to work on the coronavirus to build up and study this virus, and it accidentally got released into the public, or so they say. But he got arrested apparently. But you really don't hear that anywhere either. I only heard it on like 2 or 3 news stations on the internet. So
Keegan,
who knows if that's true either?
What was that joke I just said that I knew you would get?
I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
And apparently they claim there's 2 strands of it, and we didn't get it from the China strand. We got it from the European strand, and blah, 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 blah. No one knows. We have so much false information on this entire thing. No one knows the actual numbers, and they're not even testing people who they're not even testing people who have symptoms. They're only testing the ones who are in critical condition because they have to give them medication for malaria and stuff like that, which is a super high dose, and it's very toxic for your body.
My nigga. We gotta switch trains. We gotta get on the next trolley. We gotta fucking air blimp out of here. We've reached our Corona talk. This podcast, I know it doesn't listen to many people, but
Hey,
it's
you brought it up. You
First of
brought
all,
it up.
we shouldn't even be saying Corona. We should be saying COVID.
Oh, you mean the Kung Flu?
The Kung Flu.
What's IBN's song? Hit him with the 1-2 in the Kung Flu. Whoa.
Oh no! Shut up.
Dude, have you all been watching Dave the Lil Dicky show?
Yes,
No.
of course.
Wait, who said no? Keegan
Bryce.
or Bryce?
I've been watching it.
Oh,
Bryce
you've been
Timothy's been watching it. Yes.
I have a huge theory. Me and my friend Tyler were coming up with this theory together. Shout out to him, Crazy Tony. Look him up on camhorror.com, also OnlyFans. Anyway, so me and Tyler are thinking by the end of this series, it's going to be him in the show and in real life dropping his album. And it's going to feature like the guest stars he's had, like Young Thug and like Trippie Redd. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
you know how
yeah.
dope that would be? It'd be the peak, like the best marketing scheme ever.
Yeah. But dude, I really wished that like he incorporated some of his actual songs. Okay, so the last one I watched is when his first stage, right? First stage.
Yeah, in Philadelphia.
Yes, and at the end, it just does that
hype stuff.
Yeah, but it's like very sensational music and stuff.
Mhm.
I didn't watch the next episode yet, so don't spoil it for me. But
Mhm.
I really wish they would have put a song in there, like "How Can You Sleep?" Because he's like,
this show
somewhere in that song it goes, "All my friends said Dickie was a joke. Now they want to come to see the show," and that fits perfectly with the whole theme of that show or the whole.
That's so
that episode.
true, dude. That's some deep little D fans too, right there. That you got right here with Bryce.
I'm an OD boy.
I think he's well, the thing is, the songs in the show I still vibe to. Like when he did the funeral and he's making that song, John's Gone.
Oh, shut up.
Me and Tyler were freestyling because like we're like, what if these are the songs that are on the album, and then they'll just like throw Young Thug in a verse, and I'm like, bro, imagine Young Thug on John's Gone. He goes like,
"Oh God,
John's gone, skirt. We just put him in the dirt, skirt. John's gone,
oh my gosh!" Or "My Dick Sucks." That's the whole song. The whole thing. I'm like,
no, like they got the Trippie Redd accent, like the auto tune of Trippie Redd. It's like, my dick sucks. They turn my emo fucking rock on your ass, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my gosh! Like
that would.
It'd be hype, but it'd be so dumb at the same time. Because I'm ready for some hard little Dicky stuff.
No,
I was back into his hard, like I'm into his harder stuff, not like his goofy stuff. I guess.
I'm really hoping that, like, it's not just me fantasizing. I really hope he drops a legit album by the end of this. Because I remember when he blew bottles hard with that Earth video. Like, it was a cool concept and all. But it was like a month's worth of marketing. He's like, guess what? Kanye West is in it. You're like, what? He's like listing all these artists. And you're like, oh, it's not a song. It's an album he's dropping this week. Friday, wait fucking till fucking midnight. Nope.
Just
Earth.
Earth.
One of the biggest punches of, like, you couldn't even be mad because it was a good message, but I was like,
yeah, the message was good, but the beat, the melody wasn't really there, and it didn't really catch anybody's attention. It didn't.
Here's the other thing about it. It was a very good message, very good, like, thought process, but in reality, what he should have done is made a catchier song, because that's not what you're like, hey, whoa, you got the aux, let me throw on Earth by Lil Dicky. But if you had some song that was trapping hard, like you had some Lil Uzi, and at the end of it, he's like, yo, plant a tree, nigga, plant a tree, nigga. It, like, you'd be like, oh, snap, I'm gonna go out and plant some trees. Like, damn, that's what's hot. But right now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, but then you're all sapping, you're like, damn, dude, our life sucks.
For real. That shit was dumb. Do you listen to Joyner's album?
Yeah. Not all of it. I've listened to all the songs that had already been released before the album drop.
Yeah.
And then I listened to I Lied, The War, and I listened to part of Finally with Chris Brown. Also, Freaky Friday with Lil. I'm sorry, I'm still on Lil Dicky right now. Freaky Friday with Chris Brown was fucking god awful, and I did not like it. I'm sorry, I'm a huge LD fan, but I did not like it.
It was a funny song, and it would have been fun, and I would have enjoyed it more if that wasn't the first song and last song we got in like 4 years from him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
That was not enough for him.
And he rode the hype train. He rode the promo train on that too. And it's like, dude, drop something hard. Like I want to hear him actually rap. Like the first episode, I was so hype, or the second episode when he was rapping in front of YG and his whole crew.
Right, when he got that freestyle.
I was like, dude, my Lil Dicky was hard. I'm just gonna say that.
I'll say right now, Freestyle King will always be the Juice WRLD, R.I.P. But Lil Dicky is a fucking great freestyle, bro.
Oh yes.
Oh, a lot of rappers can't freestyle, but he's got it.
So,
Bryce, you keep talking about Lil Dicky. Now I keep forgetting what I'm about to say.
Anyways, Keegan Jormungandr, back in time. So here's my
Jormungandr. Is it a
he's the world serpent in God of War. Okay.
God of War. Oh,
okay,
like
well, that's not more so of a conspiracy. That's a actual Norse mythology.
Yeah.
That actually happens in Norse mythology.
How can that actually happen if this is mythology and it never really happened?
Okay, the Norse.
Well, because Jormungandr is Loki's son, and if God of War's son,
Loki,
if Kratos' son is Loki, that means the world serpent recognized his own dad when he was a kid.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. I think there is two different timelines. That the Loki that Jormungandr knows is not Kratos' son. He's actually Odin's son. But in this timeline, Faye changed it up to be like, hey, we're gonna do this with Kratos because he's gonna be Ragnarok. He is Ragnarok. There's not a whole thing of Ragnarok. Kratos is Ragnarok. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. There's a whole bunch of shit to that. But I also got into another game recently. Played the new Star Wars, the Fallen Order.
Jedi? Don't talk about it. I just got it.
You just got it? I was about to drop some spoilers, dude.
Don't talk about it, please. I literally just bought it. I was going to start it today, but my grandma fucking blue balled me all day, so I'll probably get it on a Sunday.
Okay. I'm just going to tell you it's really good.
Oh, thank God. All right, yeah.
And you might shed it. I actually, it's the first time in a while that I've actually was like emotionally in depth with a game. I was like, damn.
I swear to God, hey, if there's about 4 to 3 games that I've teared up in my life. It's Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which is number 4, The Last of Us, and Red Dead 2.
Yep.
Red Dead 2, I'll tell you, I only teared up, but like, you remember how both y'all were there watching me beat it? If no one was there watching me beating it, I would have been crying, bro. I would have been like, no. We're not going to talk about the ending, like what it is, because if you haven't played it, go fucking play that master fucking wonderful fucking piece of a game.
The only complaint I have about Star Wars is the controls are a little wacky.
I've heard the combat's hard just for a Star Wars game, but I'm ready for it.
The combat is difficult. I played on the easiest difficulty, and it was still difficult. And the controls are really hard to get used to, right? Because
ain't no shame in that. I don't know why people fucking pride themselves off that. Like, hey, I beat that game on hard, bro. I'm a super pussy. If you have the option, I love the type of game that press R auto battle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't care. Okay, so I enjoy difficult games. Like, I play Rocket League. I play Call of Duty online. Like, I do a lot of stuff that is competitive. But if I buy a story game like God of War, or I play the campaign of Call of Duty, or I play the Fallen Order, I want to enjoy the story of it. I don't want to sit here and struggle with fucking some dumb APIs. Like,
I don't always go to easy, obviously. For some 99% of the games, I will do the thing where it's just above normal but not the hardest one. You know? Yeah,
like Diablo, like Diablo 3, Diablo 3, you're not going to sit there and go play fucking
there are certain games where you're like you can't, like, you almost have to play this on hard. You know what I'm saying? But if it's a balanced system, I always pick easy. Oh, like Resident Evil 2, my guy. I don't know if y'all know about Resident Evil 2. That game's a fucking punch in the nuts. Then I find out if you want to, you could spend $5 to unlock infinite ammo guns. So you bet your boy ass bought an infinite ammo rocket launcher and cleared through that game in a minute. But it's like
okay. All right. So in the Fallen in the Fallen Order or whatever,
For real.
right?
What's up?
So your left analog controls your movement forward, backwards, left, and right, but it also spins you around like the way you look. In most games, like God of War and stuff, you use your right analog to look around, and then your left analog to move forward, and then you'll look around to move to the. So say you're heading straight and you want to turn right, you'll use your right analog to turn right. In Fallen Order, the left analog and the right analog do both.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're in combat and you're spamming combat attacks and stuff like that, you're not paying attention to your left analog, so you're just spinning around and then you're fighting backwards. Like it was frustrating at the start of the game.
I got you.
And there's a lot of parkour, so that makes it frustrating as well because most games don't include that. So,
hey,
yeah.
Keegan. How come you didn't comment on my piercings? Is that you too, Bryce? Actually, both y'all said nothing.
I was saving it for the podcast.
What do you mean comments? Like, did you paste it on Facebook?
No, I didn't post it on Facebook, but both y'all on my Snapchats. You saw them.
I was waiting for the podcast.
You fucking live with me.
How to?
Yeah, I got your opinion. I gave you my opinion in real life.
I fucking shook it for you because you didn't have a hand free.
So how'd it go?
First off, what was your opinion? It looks good, Keegan, because I honestly don't remember what you said.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I gave you an opinion.
I know I got memory problems. I'm like, I don't remember having that conversation at all. So I don't know.
No, it looks good. Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah. Do you honestly think that?
But to be honest now, you were thinking about getting dreads. I don't think it would look good with the dreads.
Oh, bro. So Callie braided my hair the other day. And when I took them out the next morning, because I left them in for like the 12 hours, whatever it was. Not that there's a specific time, just that's like how long it was, because I sleep that long because I'm a piece of shit. When I took them out, my hair was in that perfect consistency, and like it still was holding together of what dreads would look like, you know?
Yeah.
It thickened up because the braids were let go, and I was like, "This is it. I'm getting dreads." And oh, dude, it's gonna be bitching. I almost gave myself a nose piercing.
Oh my gosh, the septum.
Not the septum. I want the septum done, but I'm talking just the side one. But I'm like, I was too much. I pussed out on that one. Callie did the ears, and I was like, this is cool enough.
Callie pierced your ears?
Yeah, you didn't know it was her?
No.
I called her. Do you know who? I don't want to say her name because legality reasons, but you know the friend she's been hanging out with?
Uh-huh.
She was at her house, and when was it? It took a couple nights ago, and I called her. I said, "Hey, could you be home real quick? I have an emergency, like the next 5 minutes." And she's like, "Yeah, I guess." And I'm like, "Okay, sweet. You're sober, right?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm completely sober. Why?" And like she was like kind of mad, but not really mad. And so I was like, "Can you pierce my ears?" And she's like, "What? I drove all the way over here for this." I'm like,
so what did she do? Did she just like push an earring into your ear until
an earring
it
isn't sharp enough, my guy. Oh, it's 12/0/0. Happy New Day, my guys. As of recording this, it is Happy New Day. Happy April something. Don't know when this will come out.
Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday.
I got to be honest. To talk to the viewers, I went in Dustin's room and he was not wearing 3 socks, and I have to.
But was I wearing a shirt? No. I told you, boys. Shirtless podcast. You could ask Connor and Deb. I don't know if I got naked at Tyler's house or not. I think I was too high that episode. But we're doing fine right now. The piercings themselves, the thing that hurt, we use a safety pin. You know what those are?
Yes.
And like the ones you like poke through your finger and shit. Like,
Please explain.
well, they're like these. I don't know what the fuck they're for.
What are those safety pins called?
Like, what the fuck are the general purpose of a safety pin?
To keep you safe?
Diapers?
Diapers? Who the fuck said diapers?
Isn't that what they have like for
Maybe
animation?
like the
You usually see
1900s,
them.
bro. If it ain't Velcro, you ain't touching
Yeah.
it. My shoes are Velcro. I don't tie my shoes.
Diapers aren't
Bro, my
Velcro.
fucking pants are Velcro. I haven't zippered up my fucking pants in I don't know, my entire life.
I'll be damned if there's a reusable Velcro diaper.
No, what? They're not reusable.
What? Okay, if they're not reusable, why would they be Velcro? Velcro is
there
kind
are
of
reusable diapers, but that's for like quote unquote hippies, environmental. You know what? Sad. Spoiler warning: Earth is fucked. We're all dead. We're not going to be dead. It's our kids who are going to have to fuck with this problem, and that's a shitty situation. But you know what? We can thank our grandpas who still use the hard R to this day for that one, and getting Joe Biden as our nominee. No more politics.
Okay. Let's get back on this stupid safety pin. So she shoved the safety pin through your ear.
Oh, safety pin through the ear, and it stung a little bit, but I was rocking to some emo music, so I was already hurting, so it couldn't hurt me anymore. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, "Is it in yet?" It like immediately to my mind, I'm like, that's what she said, but I was going to say, can't. That's what she said yourself. But anyways, so she's like, "Yeah, it's in," and then what it felt like. I thought she was trying to stick the earring in while the needle was in there. I'm like, ooh, this hurts. What's happening? And what was happening was like the needle was sliding, and because it's weighted, it was kind of like pulling it down. But that was like the most amount of pain I felt. But I didn't cry. I didn't even tear up. I feel like I've had that day where I had not six. I'm in hyperbole. Sorry, guys, exaggerating. I had 4 contacts in my eye that one day. That day was a lot of pain, and I think that beats this. Oh, Bryce, I got a story to tell you. This just happened last night. I come home. It's probably about 2 a.m., 1 a.m., I don't know, doing that hood rat shit because 6ix9ine out. 248 days free Bobby for 247, 240X whenever this comes out. Anyways, I come downstairs, and Chance, for those of you who don't know, Chance is our pet corgi. He's a puppy right now. He ran off of something, like, as soon as I made eye contact with him, and he, like, did that dash like he knew he was doing something bad. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I follow him into Callie's room, and you know how Callie has that, like, black divider thing?
Yeah.
Well, it was on the floor, so that way to separate Chance and Benny at the time. Well, anyways, so I go over and I step over that, and she has that like knitted blanket on the floor. So I'm not wearing any socks. They caught me lacking. I grab a foot of the blanket and the other foot on the hard floor, and it caused me to slip. I fucking hit my knee on the metal bed frame, my head on her piano, and my foot kicked her mirror, and the mirror fell on me.
I heard her mirror broke.
The mirror I'm talking about, guys, is the size. It's bigger than my fucking door, because it's hard to fit in through a doorway. Like, it's bigger than my door, and it fell on me, and I cracked it in both corners. It's like unusable. You know what I mean? It's like, how the fuck do you get rid of a mirror? You can't really can you put that in the dumpster?
Yes.
I don't know. What do I look like? A city fucking zoner? Those are the people that like build parks, I think. I don't know. Fuck if I know. Anything on this show cannot be taken as a fact, but it is my opinion, and therefore it is 100% true.
True to you, at least.
No, I change my opinion every other day. You know what my goal is? To be the new Alex Jones. Saying something so fucking stupid, you're just like, is he trolling us? Or is this what he believes?
Oh, gosh.
But nothing of mine is getting fucking removed from I don't know what I'm trying to say anymore.
Oh my gosh.
Bryce, I don't know, man. I just want to talk to you. I've missed you. It's been like months since you've been out here, I swear.
It has. It's probably been almost 2 months.
So yesterday I was at a bonfire, or maybe it was a couple days ago, and this man was offering me drinks of like alcohol, and I was like, sure. And I took one shot at first, I went, damn, that burned, and I realized I haven't drinking since like January, dude. Like I was like, it's been a long time.
Yeah, since the last time we drank.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, dude, what? That's fucking wild. We need to get wasted.
Yeah, if this shit ever passes, dude, like, I was like, okay, I was over for the last, like, 3 weekends. I'm going to take a weekend break, and I'll be back the next weekend. Literally, after that weekend break, the fucking corona hit us.
Oh, my God. I don't know why this just made me think of this story, but it was something that pissed me off, too. You guys ever heard of the chicken McGriddle?
Yes.
It's a new McDonald's item. It's just a McGriddle with a chicken in it, like a chicken patty, not like
an
chicken.
Actual chicken, like an actual chicken,
like a chicken tender, like a big ass chicken tender, basically. Anyway, I'm talking to this guy. I'm like, no, there's no way these are real. I go to McDonald's. I'd say frequently. I don't know, frequently, I guess. Not really, but I'm like, fuck you. These are not real. Yes, they're real. I'm arguing with them. I'm like, okay, fuck it. And the next day, I'm like waking up for work. I use the McDonald's app. I'm like, I'm going to order this so it'll be ready so I can pick it up to go to work, right? And I order my 2 chicken McGriddles. I'm like, son of a bitch, they're there. And I'm like, oh, sweet. There's the deal of the day is a $2 any size mocha. Like mocha. Mojito. The ice cream coffee. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
So I get a large one of those, and then I get there. They're like, mobile order. I'm like, yeah. They're like, all right, pull up second window. I'm like, okay. It's early. It's only like 9:30. You know what I'm saying? Because like I open the shop at 10, but I'm like, that's early for me. So 9:30, I'm like, yeah. They're like, yo, our mocha machine is broken, so we have to give you a refund. I was like, okay. I was like, I paid on my card, so you just putting it back on my card? They're like, no, we can't do that. We got to give you cash. I was like, well, okay. So they give me my $2.14 back. They give me a $1 bill and the rest in change because they ran out of $1 bills apparently.
Lovely.
At 9 in the morning. I'm like, okay. I was already pissed off because they gave me like a handful of change. They give me my 2 fucking chicken McGriddles. I drive off. I'm like on my way to work and I start to eat one and I take a bite and it's a McChicken. I was like, no. I looked at the other one, a McChicken. I was like, no. I'm usually a little bitch. I'll be like, you know what, fuck it. I'll eat McChickens. It was meant to be. You know what I mean? I'm like, you fucking pissed in my pop? All right. Sorry. I was in your way. Like, I'm that inconvenient of a guy. But this really was pissing me off. So I turned around. I go in, like, to the line. No one's been there since I've, like, left. They're like, hello? I was like, yeah, I was just here. Like, yeah, for the 2 chicken McGriddles. And I was like, yeah. So I pull forward. They're like, yeah, what's the problem? I was like, I got 2 McChickens. She goes, well, you ordered 2 McChickens. I'm like, just on that intercom, you said McGriddle. I didn't say McGriddle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you have to have proof that you made or ordered the McGriddle then. I'm like, on my phone, it shows I ordered the McGriddle. And she looked at it, and she's like, oh, I'm sorry, you right. Pull up ahead, and we'll wait and cook those for you. And I swear to God, I was so fucking pissed because they didn't make me late, but they made me. I like to be early, and they made me fucking stressing out over nothing. My whole day was ruined over that fucking chicken McGriddle, dude. I swear to God.
Okay, I got a McDonald's story for you. Remember, I was heading to that funeral.
Oh yeah.
Like the day after we were hanging out. Like I stayed at your house and I
remember
the funeral. So, obviously my cousin came to your house and then I picked him up and then we drove all the way out to Timbuktu to go to the funeral. Yeah, we stopped at McDonald's on the way. I waited 45 minutes
No, bro.
on a way to a funeral for a bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle and a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel. And I waited 20 minutes the first time. They gave me the person in line next to me's order who ordered. Okay, so listen, right? I sit in line. I'm sitting at the stupid, you got number 1, number 2 waiting line, right?
Yeah.
I'm sitting in number 2. This other person was sitting in number 1. Another person comes, sits in number 1. Another person comes, sits in number 1. So I'm sitting here waiting for 4 fucking people, and they're getting 4 full course meals, right? And it was like on the edge of breakfast and then lunch. And we both really wanted lunch, but they said they wouldn't allow us, so we waited. Or so we went through and just got breakfast. And by the time we got our food, which was wrong, he gave us the person next to us. So I go back inside. I'm pissed, right? I'm all dressed up, all formal. I go inside. I'm like, hey, you guys messed up my order. Oh, okay, really? What is it? I was like, this is my receipt. This is what you gave me. They're like, oh, okay. They grab the food. They turn around, throw it in a trash can. I had to wait another 20 minutes for my food still. You guys literally unfreeze eggs and bacon and cheese and throw it on a bagel, warm it up, wrap it up, and give it to me.
Bro, that's
and then after I get my food right, I waited 20 minutes in the lobby. After I get my food, I head back out to my car. The person next to me who was waiting next to me, like the third person after all these people left, who they gave me their food, was still waiting. Still waiting. I was just baffled, and they gave me a free drink and a free fry.
But imagine being them and seeing the order just get thrown away, and you're like,
man,
the ultra cup move. No, bro.
A free drink and a free fry. I waited 40 minutes and I'm on my way to a funeral. You guys are some assholes, man. Y'all want $15 an hour? Get out of my face.
I still think it's worse when we were at that one Chinese restaurant, Keegan, and then my mom bit into a piece of food and there was glass. They had somehow cooked glass with the
I remember hearing about that.
And she takes it out. She's like, what the hell? Takes it, puts it back in her mouth, chews. Callie's like, what are you doing? She's like, I think there's glass in my food. So we complained. And my mom, mainly because of me, because of how much I've like, Mom, don't make a fucking scene. She was like, hey, there's a piece of glass. They're like, oh, I'm so sorry. They took off half of her pop price.
Half of the pop price?
That was it. Not everyone's pop price, just hers. No free meal. No. Her meal wasn't free. I was just like, bro, like this is a lawsuit. We probably could have sued you for like $500,000 right there, bro.
That's why you gotta complain. Everybody's too much pussies nowadays. Complain. If there's something wrong with your food, especially at fast food, complain like a son of a bitch. Just make a scene. You'll get free stuff.
I'm not saying.
But to be honest, Dustin, would you have sued if that was you? If you had the glass?
But I would definitely be like, this is very upsetting. Well, I mean, I guess it wouldn't. Or I wouldn't sue.
But would you be able to confront them?
Remember when the windshield guy who broke my windshield? It's not I did anything, but it's like, what could I do at that point? You know, talk about where that chip flew off that guy's truck and cracked my windshield.
Yeah, but you never had a conversation.
What
with him. He just kept driving.
Cracked my windshield. He's like, "Oh, that kind of sucks." What was he supposed to do?
Get his insurance.
Gravel in his truck.
Get his insurance.
I don't even know if I have insurance. Legal reasons. That's a joke.
Jeez. That's the same. Like, remember when that concrete pumper was parked next to my car and they sprayed concrete all over my car?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's like that. Like, they thought it was funny. Like, they were washing their concrete pumper off and sprayed a whole bunch of like wet concrete all over my car and then just let it dry. Like, you guys have a hose there. Why didn't you just hose it down? And then they give my company $5 for a car wash. First of all, car washes aren't $5 now. Like, if you get a car wash, a decent car wash for $5 right now, you tell me, please, because there's nowhere I can find around me that has a car wash that's decent. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, thanks for the $5. And then I go at their insurance, because obviously it didn't come off without trying to rub it off, and then it scratched up all my clear coat and paint. And then they had to pay $5,000 worth of damage in my paint. So that's cool. Very funny now. Like, they were laughing when they gave them the $5. Like, that's cool. Good job. Good job, guys.
Y'all don't know, but Bryce drives a fucking speed car. He has that fucking, what was it?
The old Tom Cruise.
The Warthog V6, 6.5 cylinders, 12 cylinders, was it?
I think it's like 16, but
Sits four men, one mounted gun. Ready to
one mounted gun. One mounted gun that you force through doorways.
Fuck to the yeah. You know what we're talking about, Keegan? Yeah, that's what I thought, you lonely bitch. I'll take a drink of Jack Daniel for you, my guy. Oh, my Lord. It sucks, too, though, because everything I was looking forward to got canceled. You guys want to get deep for a second real quick? I was talking to my friend the other night, and I go, it's weird. Now that I have all this free time, I have all the stuff that I ever wanted to do in my free time, I can't find the motivation to do anything. I'm bored. I'm fucking exhausted. Not exhausted, but mentally, like, I don't want to do anything. I have all those games, the shows, you know what I'm saying? All the stuff I want to do when I don't have free time. And he goes, well, what are your goals right now? Usually you have goals, and so stuff like, hey, my goal is to make it through the end of this 8-hour shift. On my reward, I get to go home and watch TV or something. You know what I'm saying? My goal is to make sure I can exercise once, twice, 3 times a week. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I've achieved my goal. I've got that self-fulfillment. Doing the things you like don't get you the self-fulfillment that makes you happy. It's doing the goals that you set for yourself that you think will make you happy that actually fulfill that happiness within inside you. Whoa. I don't know if Bryce just left because of how deep that was or not, but we're going to take like a 20-second break here just for a moment of silence and maybe to refresh him. Peace. Bryce?
Shalom.
How much of that did you hear?
I don't remember.
Did you hear me say that? I don't even know. But it don't matter. We got it all, and you left at like a really funny point, and so I'm just going to play it off that you left, okay?
Okay.
All right. So
like I never left?
No, that you did intentionally leave, okay?
That I intentionally left?
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, guys, welcome back. We got Bryce calm down or something. You know what I'm saying? Because I was getting really deep, wasn't I, Keegan?
Kind of.
And so you left right after I ended my sentence. I was like, was that too deep for you, Bryce? All right. So everyone stop talking. All right, and we're back. We finally managed to cool Bryce down again. Let them know the aliens aren't tracking us. You know what I mean? The government's not putting special shit in your fluoride to brainwash you.
I lagged out. I lagged out.
We're all cool there, bro. Yeah, ping 66. Fuck you. Fucking Grand Champ asshole. Good job, though.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
No
I hate Rocket League now. So
I forgot what we were even talking about that made us go that deep.
Goals and not having them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But what brought that up?
Being bored with everything. You said you were being bored with everything.
I am bored with everything.
Because of all the free time we have now.
I mean, nigga, I fucking pierced my ears by myself because I'm so bored. I'm about to shave my head 3 times over because I'm fucking bored. I want to dye it. But I'm like, no, I can't dye it. But I'm like, I really want to get dreads. I'm thinking of getting that soon. I'm getting another tattoo soon.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, you can't get haircuts right now. Like, I'm gonna grow a mullet out. Like, I'm doing it. I'm gonna rock the mullet. My hair is getting super long.
You could fucking rock a mullet. Bryce, do you like the earrings?
They look, Dustin, they look good. You don't need my approval.
Did I already ask you?
Yes.
All right. Well, I feel like I look like a goddamn fool now because no one said anything like, oh, whoa, those look cool. And so I'm like, well,
Dustin,
fuck.
I was going to bring it up on the podcast. They look amazing.
Dustin, what you need is what Tiger King has.
Gauges? Or the hoop rings?
Like all those hoop rings in one ear.
I almost did the nose piercing myself, but that one I was like, that's too much. Not the septum, but the side piece. I do want the septum done as well eventually. But I'm like, dude, I can't do it. I'm pushed out there. I feel like I already said this. Damn, there's some deja vu.
I think that's too much.
No, I think I like this.
Doing that stuff on your own is going to be super painful.
It was. We didn't talk about this.
We did.
No, we did.
Okay,
the safety pin.
Okay, am I having a stroke? I don't know if this was deja vu, some fucking LSD flashback. I've never taken LSD, by the way.
Hit me up if you want it. No.
I think it'd be fucking dope as fuck. But in the right environment and the right dosage, of course. Be responsible with drugs. No meth. No meth is ever okay. No
black tar heroin. Heroin's okay.
No heroin. We do not endorse heroin on this show. That is a bad drug as well. Psychedelics, I don't know my research. I don't know enough about it. But if they're trying to criminalize it in states, it's like it must be at least okay. And weed's an interesting one. I feel like people should be locked up for smoking weed, to be honest.
Death penalty.
Yep. That is, of course, a
death
joke.
Penalty? Are we going to talk about the death penalty?
Keegan right now is smoking a fat bleezy, as he calls them. He calls them cheesy bleezies because he goes to Taco Bell and he gets their cheese sauce and he likes to dip them in there before he smokes them.
I don't know where you're pulling these.
I know. I just made that all up. But could you fucking imagine, bro? What kind of fucking numbnut you have to be for that? There's a fucking... Ooh. Like, come on. Oh. God, I'm so tired, dude. I'm always so tired and I never want to do anything. And I don't know if that's depression or if that's being fat and lazy. But either way, man. What do you do, Bryce? What do you do in your free time right now? Are you out there like cattle and horses and fucking tending the fields, or?
I go on walks, like back in the fields, and enjoy the nature and the quietness. But like I've been playing a lot of video games. I finished Star Wars.
Okay.
In literally 2 nights. 2 nights. That's like a fucking long ass game. I finished it on a Friday and a Saturday, and I was so upset. And dude, I want to spoil it so bad, but now I'm pissed because I can't.
No. See, the problem is
walk. You want to do that for a while?
You want to do what?
He wanted to become a whitesmith.
What the fuck's a whitesmith? This boy was already born white. You want last name Smith?
No, he wanted to make weapons and swords.
Oh,
in the garage.
Oh, but he's white.
God.
Dude.
I haven't set that thing up yet.
What the fuck?
For like 2 years.
When would you be a white? What is this for?
A hobby.
Like, I'm so confused. Is this a video game, or are you in your fucking forge in real life?
No, like literally in his garage, he has lava.
Shut the fuck up! You do not have a lava guy. How would you even deliver lava? Pools of lava. Hopefully, it doesn't all dry out by the time we get there.
Lava. I was just making up, not lava, a way to heat up things to the point where it's melting iron.
What if we could, like, pills of lava? Like, what if someone threw a lava balloon at you? Could you imagine that world?
Dude, what if there was a 1 block space that you could put lava into, and it was infinite, and you could just grab lava buckets out of it?
And then put a water bucket right
What
2
kind of
blocks
bucket
away,
would that
make
metal have to be made out of to be able to pick up lava?
Well, obviously iron. Like, come on, dude. Like,
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to hurt y'all's feelings because I love this right now. But if I'm rating episodes, this is gonna be one of the worst episodes of my entire life. Especially because
I would agree.
I didn't want to tell you this. But I always call this a one-take show, so I'm like 99% sure I'm going to leave everything that was recorded in the podcast episode.
yes.
The only reason I'm not gonna put people through that is because there's a point where there's like 10 minutes of dead air, and that's the part I'm like, I should edit something out. So we're thinking about it, but I love you guys. What were you saying? Walks. You say you want to go on walks too, but like walks are cool for like the first 10 minutes. And you're like, this fucking sucks.
Yeah, I don't go on long walks, so I just go out to enjoy like I go out around like 7:30 at night and just enjoy the sunset. And I live right off a river, so I see all the woods.
The gayest shit ever. That's on like some meetchristiansingle.com. Like, I love to sit on my public park bench and watch the doves love by as the sun sets.
I was thinking more of a farmers only.
Oh, farmers only too, yeah. Bro.
Hey, chill. Dustin, you smoke a big fat doobie, come out here and walk through these grasslands, you'll fucking enjoy it.
That river,
bro.
The river you live by, is it an actual river or is it more of a tree?
That 80% of Africans
No, it's the Wapsie.
are trying to get to sheltered walls? Y'all go out camping like it's fun, but these niggas out here living in mud huts every day of their lives. And you're like, oh, tee, I'm going to put a tent out in the woods and pretend to be poor for a day. Drinking water out of fucking dew leaves as if you're Africans. Like, oh, no, got to walk down to the well today. As you're watching fucking, I don't know, new episode of fucking
Have
Archer
you even
on
seen
Netflix.
Wakanda, Dustin? That's probably the most advanced civilization we have out in Africa.
What is it?
And it's way more advanced than Wakanda.
Nigga, Wakanda ain't real. What? I was like, shit, maybe there is something out there. You just got my hopes up. But no.
I mean, South Africa is pretty civilized.
All I'm saying is that anything that would ever make me happy outside just doesn't exist. It's inside that's made me happy. We spent thousands of years developing a world to live inside, and that's what I shall do.
Okay. I feel it. But what about the Heelys, bro? Like, I can't wait to bust the Heelys out and go riding around the parks and stuff.
I just realized I've been popping bubble wrap for some reason. I'm fucking real fidgety. Some say it's that ADHD, some say it's the retardation, the mentally challengedness. I don't know. Also, because if you guys didn't know, I'm half retarded and white.
Bro, we don't say the R word here.
Mentally challenged. I didn't say the R word. I guess I say the real R word is the RA, the grape word. You know what I'm saying? Grape.
Oh, okay.
Grape. Like, I like grape shit because I'm black. Grape. That's okay to say, but just be careful. Because there's I guess there are words that kind of sound like it, like trigger. Like, what did I say there? Did you hear trigger?
Grape to meet you.
All right, that's what's up.
All right, that's the episode, boys. We're out of here.
This is for sure. Every episode it asks me when I upload, explicit or normal. And I'm like, I think we cursed a few times on that one. We'll push explicit, otherwise they'll get denied. I'm like, this one, super explicit. If there's an option,
this one's got to be unlisted.
Demonetized.
21 plus. Monetized, my guy. I don't get monetized until my 1,000th viewer.
Could be you.
But we are growing, which is awesome, dude. We're getting that first episode, the trailer, had probably 60, 70 viewers. And then the next one had like 30. And then Connor had like the 30 to 40. And then the next one had 50 to 60. So like we're actually getting a normal. It says we have an estimated audience of 100 people. And I'm like, honestly, I'm happy anyone listens. So that's dope as hell.
Oh, this one's gonna bring us up to 200. You already know. I'll
That's what I said.
I'll plug it in the Discord. You already know.
I said when the boy Keegandigs hop on the mic, every girl at North Scott's gonna be jumping off him. Every girl on fucking what was that Minecraft server he played? Skyblocks is gonna be like, oh, Keegandigs is on here? No fucking way. Everyone's gonna be fucking
the multi-million-dollar animator, bro. What the hell?
Sponsored by like official Rocket League team esports have his designs as their logo. Do you understand that?
I was fired from that, Dustin.
Fired, hired, it's all just one position. Things are meant to move. You're supposed to be a caterpillar, not a worm. You know what I'm saying? If you were a worm, you would just worm around all day. Oh boy! Oh, speaking of Lil Dicky, though,
what? We haven't talked about Lil Dicky for like an hour, dude. What?
I lost it anyways, so you could say what you were gonna say.
No, I didn't have anything to say. I was just laughing at you saying Lil Dicky.
Oh, Keegan, so what's up with you? What did you been thinking?
Questioning my thoughts of coming onto this.
Yeah, that's kind of the goal. I didn't want to go full Eric Andre, like, you know what I'm saying? But my goal is, at least, and y'all don't know this, some people, one of the three of us on this podcast are stoned, one is sober, and one is drunk. And you'll never know who. You'll never know.
You will never know.
That's for legal confidentiality.
In the comments below.
Yeah.
Give us your...
Start a poll. Comments. Every time you think it's Keegan, just throw an egg or brick at Drayton's window at our house. We'll start counting. Drayton's window, top left, blue house. I'm not going to give you any more than that.
Okay. Tell us a story about how you smoked Drayton out of his room at the old house.
Bro, this isn't
okay,
even
hold on.
like...
You need a background. You need to tell him who Drayton is and
Drayton is my brother.
And what you do to Drayton.
Brother. He is... If you probably have seen him / know him, he's white, albino ginger, but he is African. I don't know this for sure, but my theory is he's got a giant dick. But I don't know. You know what I mean? Everything else about him is white. He has black hair. He could grow an afro if he wanted to. Anyways, this guy's got a temper.
He's also ginger, though.
I think that's where the temper comes from. I didn't want to say it, but he gets angry fast. And he says it's only around me. He says, like, I'm his trigger. But I've seen him do it around other things, so I know it's not just me. Like, one of my favorite stories to tell, he's going to hate that I said this, was when we were kids, like 10, 11, 12 years old, maybe, because we lived in Sherrard. He got Buffalo Wild Wings, okay? And we had 3 dogs. And so our dogs were like 2 years old, and just puppies, basically. So Drayton goes to reheat his Buffalo Wild Wings, and for some reason he drops them onto the floor, and all 3 dogs come over because they're excited for like the chicken and start eating it. And he's like the most angriest I've ever seen him. He starts like punching the dogs, like heavily shoving them. Like fly and hit a kitchen door, but like they think it's playing. They're running back. They're getting more wings. He's left with none. And so I remember it was about the time the song Love the Way You Lie came out, because I start singing it to him. I said, are you just going to stand there and watch them eat my wings and love the way it hurts? And then he was like furious. He was like almost crying. He's like, shut the fuck up, screaming about these wings and stuff. But like, that's just one time that he was like, he loses his temper quick. And I guess some people like that. It takes a lot to get me angry personally, but I don't usually get angry. But so the grenade story,
the grenade
4th of July story, like that, like 4th of July season at least. temperature, I don't know, fireworks season. Because it was like the day after 4th of July, because everything was having their sales on everything. You know what I'm saying? And so I would stop at Stella and I saw these smoke grenades, and it was 2 for $3. So I said, fuck it. They look cool. Why not? Like, they look like just little cool grenades. So like, okay. And then I had the bright idea of throwing one into Drayton's room when he's sleeping just to, like, fuck with him. And I thought to myself, okay, well, they're 2 for $3, so they have to be really cheap ones. So I was like, I probably should just do both of them. That way it actually will smoke up in his room a little bit. Enough for him to notice, you know what I mean? So I sneak into his room, open the door. He's still awake. Like, it was weird. I caught him in that phase of him getting up to turn off his TV. And so I already pulled the pins by the time I opened the door. They're so big, like one of the embers is already burning my hand, so I can't just stop it. So I look at him in the eyes, I throw them in his room, and his face goes from, like, Drayton face to instantly angry, like that school shooter face photo. I don't know if y'all seen that of him. Like, just fucking pissed. It, like, in a second. And then the next second, I can't see him because the room is filled with smoke. So much fucking smoke. Like, I'm like, Drayton, I'm so sorry. That house, we had the ventilator in the hallway, so I turn it on, and it's not helping. His room is fucking billowing smoke. I can't even see the end of the hallway now, and I'm in the kitchen. I'm like, oh no. My mom's sleeping through it all, of course, because she's a fucking champ. And anyway, Drayton's like, I'm putting them in your fucking car, you piece of shit. And he's like yelling at me, and I have a small 2-door Mustang. It runs like off of a fucking RC battery car. It's nothing special. And he goes, I'm like, no, Drake, please don't do it. I always have these manipulation tricks. I'm like, if you put them in my car, then you're no greater than me. Be the better man. And he, like, paused for a minute, and that, like, really spoke to him. So he just threw him in the yard, and he slammed the fucking door shut. I'm like, thank God. I didn't want that mess in my car, bro.
I feel bad for him. You fuck with him so much.
That smell was there for a long time. Like that campfire smell, but it's gunpowder.
Yes.
It was intense in his room.
Or the time you kept fucking waking him up. You woke him up like 7 times one night. We were trying to play like Mario Kart or something. And the last time you woke him up, he goes, "Get off of my fucking train, Dustin."
No, because we were ruining his dream train. He was like, my train keeps coming to all these stops because you guys get off my fucking train. And so for like the next week, we just yell at him like he'd be in a cupboard or something. He'd be like, "Get the fuck off my train, Dustin." I'm like, bro, what the fuck? He got so pissed at that.
What else? Oh my gosh. I don't believe you for 2 days, Dustin.
I don't know where that came from. I see a lot of stupid shit that I find funny, and then I
you were on that for like a year. Every time somebody would say something, you're like, "I don't believe you for 2 days."
Well, because you hear it and you're like, what? What does that even fucking mean? And then by then I'm already gone and I've won the argument then.
Oh my gosh.
No, bro. What, you're not mean to Brittany? Keegan's girlfriend?
God.
Oh, I definitely am.
Are part of the simp gang if you wanted to join. Actually, not right now. Simping season's over. We accept applications between, what is it? When's Christmas? December to February. Those are simping seasons. Other than that, no simping season. Tough luck. Fucking beat your meat free, I guess. Porno premium's free right now. Invest in a fleshlight. They're only like $60. Like, do yourself a favor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I prefer.
I prefer that too. So okay, so you guys are gonna hate me for this. So I'm talking to one of my buddies yesterday. Oh, by the way, if you guys have online friends and you guys have ever talked about meeting up, I highly recommend doing it. It is the best thing you'll ever do in your life.
Yeah, it is awesome. You never hear about the cases where they just go missing because they met their husband for. Oh my god, that just reminded me of The Blind on Netflix, Callie. Season 2 is coming.
Anyways, meet all your online friends. They're awesome. If you play video games. Anywhere else, you're probably getting catfished.
Chance, your kidneys get stolen.
Yeah.
50-50 chance, you have the best time of your life.
You don't know. Just go for it. Why not, right?
I take the odds.
Anyways, I'm talking to one of my buddies, right? And, okay, this is going to get very weird. He goes, hey, fuck me in the ear, dog. And I go, okay, hold on. Do you got gauges?
No.
He's like, fuck me in like those earlobe holes, right? So I'm like, okay. I was like, so you got gauges, right? He's like, yeah, that's what they're called. I was like, how about I put a pocket pussy in your gauge and then fuck the pocket pussy?
Shut the fuck up, Bryce. If you did this right now, well, tell me you're wearing socks because I don't know if this is gay or straight. I don't know if socks need to be on or if they need to be off.
Dude.
You're fucking with me with the socks.
Dude, it's straight.
Maybe
it's straight with gay tendencies, dude.
Do you have toeless socks? That's a thing. Like fingerless gloves, toeless socks.
Imagine toeless socks on somebody's foot.
Hold up. Do we need to patent this shit? Do I need to stop recording? What the fuck would be the purpose? I don't know. Like, you can still pick shit up with your feet. You can show off your toenails, like your painted toenails.
Oh my!
Well, for but still having the warmth. Like, you don't need to be fucking dipshit hypothermia, but still have your fucking pretty.
You can be agile toenails. As fuck. It's gonna look like those water trekking shoes. You know, those water socks that like go between your toes.
Make sure this isn't already a thing, but we might have a fucking business plan on our hands here. Fucking fingerless socks,
just like. Just like Jenny's t-shirt shop.
Oh my god. Jenny's t-shirt shop. What about Jenny's fucking home renovation service? Where the fucking Williams family gonna go around and fix up and flip houses?
Jenny's popcorn shop? I don't know. Anything that she's ever.
Oh my lord.
There are toeless.
What? Oh, I gotta look at these now, dude. I gotta look at these. I'm sorry.
Swear to God, Keegan. You always get it, and sometimes it pisses me off. Listen, guys. I don't know if you know this, but the man who gets it. If you have a question about anything, message Keegandigs. Any social media is /Keegandigs. Instagram Keegandigs. Facebook Keegandigs. Minecraft Keegandigs. Pornhub Keegandigs. OnlyFans Keegandigs. It's like anything he is on there. He's like that Quora. You text him. It's like, hey, what's the square root of 64 again? He'd be like, 8. You're like, thank you, bro. Keegandigs is a fucking new Google search engine. This man always gets it. I don't know how, but he gets it.
I mean, you just type into Google and say toeless socks, and they're right there.
No, first, that is what I did. That I will have a slurred jumble of just what are not vowels. How do you, when you do a word count, you're like apple. What are those syllables? I'll have like a random mixture of syllables. And Keegan will be like, "Oh, I know what you mean." Like fully translate it, and everyone's like, "What?" I'm like, Keegan gets it. He always fucking gets it.
Yeah, you're like
he's hard. I'm hard.
You're like Keegan, you know that thing where you're like, I didn't believe you for 2 days. It's like, yeah, it's right here. You know, it's got the board and the wheels on it, and you're riding down the street. You know what I mean?
You know what? This might be it because it doesn't just apply to me. I think this is no offense, Keegan. This is not a joke. I think you're autistic.
I'm taking all offense.
I think you have an autism superpower.
Oh my gosh! All right, we're done. We're done here.
You know how we said that we think that Drayton is autistic, but he didn't get one of the autistic superpowers?
No, he has Asperger's.
Asperger's is on the spectrum of autism. Anyways, I think Keegan is one of the higher levels of autistic, and he got a high level power because he has a vast array of knowledge for a person who skipped about 12 grades, fucking first to 12, and got a degree. Like, how does that work in the world? I don't know, but Keegandigs pulled it off. There was a whole year, you niggas were going to school, eating at that shitty lunch tray while this guy grinded Minecraft, and the public system did nothing about it. They said he can move on. We see nothing wrong with that. And at that point, I go, wow, we really are fucked as a nation, aren't we? But seriously, though, Keegan continues to fucking get it. And I want that on the shirt. When we have shirts for this podcast, it's going to happen.
It's on the
There's
back,
two
right?
things. Keegan gets it, and stay soft.
Okay.
I don't know if people don't know why I say stay soft. It's because I say stay soft because some guys be thinking with their dick. And when you're thinking with your dick, you make the bad decision. So stay soft, stay in the right mind. And that's what I always say.
Oh, also, Radon isn't real, and they gotta be Hawaiian shirts.
Oh, fuck it. Yeah, I do love Hawaiian shirts. God, I don't want to be rich, but I wish I could buy anything. Does that mean be rich? Like, I don't mean to have a mansion. If I lived in a house I live now, I'd be fine. But if I had the opportunity to be like, bro, I want 20 Hawaiian shirts today, like, that'd be fucking cool.
And you just
like,
would wear
jeans?
Hawaiian shirts every day? With jean shorts?
Or jeans are like such a thing, like a rare commodity, because I don't know what the curse is, but within a week or a month, I turn them into jorts. And I'm like, fuck, those are my last pair of jeans.
Dustin, here's the thing. You lose a lot of clothing because when you get drunk, you just rip them off.
There's no proof of that.
There's a lot of proof. Look up DWD's fucking TikTok, and you'll see a lot of proof of him.
Bitch, I got them all privated. I privated that account, motherfucker. I do got one TikTok song. You know, I'll tell you that story. Well, I guess I'll tell it now. I had a bunch of inappropriate TikToks on my feed, and then my 8-year-old niece fucking followed me, or she wanted me to follow her. So I followed her, and I didn't realize then that now she sees my account, and she watched them all. And so she's laughing at all my jokes that I was doing. And I'm like, this feels weird. Because my shit's like very inappropriate. They'd be like, my 8-year-old cousin, but like, yo, that new Trapcast fucking bump. He's like, you trying to smoke one tonight? And I'm like, Julian, you're 10.
Oh my gosh.
Like, fuck, if you got it, I guess. It's better than meeting Uncle Bill and getting touched for the night or something. I could be the cool uncle, not the creepy one. Fuck.
Are you sure about that?
I don't know, man.
You're not wearing any socks, dude. You better stop right now.
I'm wearing socks. I'm just not wearing a shirt. Cal was in the picture. Post our story too. Say behind the scenes. This is for everyone who listens behind the scenes. That'll be meant something.
This is what legends are made of. This is legendary in the making right now.
It is. Something that was really inspiring to me is when Joe Rogan, I watch his podcast from time to time, you know. He's like, we've been doing this podcast for about 12 years. And the first 180 episodes or 200 episodes weren't to do anything. It was just for fun. And, that's literally how I'm treating this right now. It's like, if we blow up, cool. But I've also had people message me that are like, oh, your podcast is actually really funny. It's cool, good background noise, and it's people I know, and funny stories from time to time. Not a lot of times, because, you know, we're all kind of fucking wackos over here. But at the same time, you know what I mean? I've heard people say, it's a genuine good show. So, you know what? I'll keep doing it seriously. But at the same time, the only time my rule is to have fun and with the guest as well. I'm never gonna be political, you know what I'm saying?
Politically correct. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean as politically correct as I am. I'm never gonna force to be a way just to appeal to someone. I guess I'm always just gonna be me. If I do feel like gays should have rights, which I do, I'll say that. Do I also find sometimes it's uncomfortable? Yes, but that's only certain gays. This is already a bad topic to get into.
Yeah, let's not get into this. Let's not get into this.
Not that it makes me uncomfortable.
Dustin, shut up.
Well, here's the thing. It doesn't make me uncomfortable more than getting uncomfortable than seeing a straight couple kiss or do something in public, you know? Like when you see a guy like grab a girl's ass or something in like line or like, it's just like weird to see. You're like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, you don't see me here beating off in the middle of the store. Like you know what I mean? Have some discretion. I feel like so it's not a gay thing.
PDA.
It's just like do it in your home. I'm fine with gay marriage. I'm fine with gay anal. I don't think there's anything besides gay anal. Well, there's straight anal. There's pegging.
Oh
So
my
I don't know if pegging is gay. If to be honest, we've all stuck a finger in the ass. I don't want to hear otherwise. But I don't know if that's gay. I don't even know if you stick a finger in your ass and you get hard if that's gay.
Okay, it's kissing the homies goodnight gay, though.
I think what has to be gay, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't mean to offend anyone, but is that you look at a dick and you're like, that looks good. You know what I'm saying? Well, I can't even say that because sometimes you're like watching porn, you're like, damn, what a lucky guy. So I can't say that would be gay. But it doesn't sexually turn me on. It's more of a whoa.
Doesn't you're sounding like Joe Exotic?
I better back off.
When he talked to the other.
Let's get off the train real quick because I don't know where I'm leading. Bryce,
you watch porn, right?
Something else. What are we talking about?
So radon isn't real. You guys are all lied.
I swear to fucking God, I limited you to 4 radon reels, and you've got 5. No more.
You told me to change the topic, dude.
Anything else? Keegan, what do you got for me, my man?
Well, I think something good about your podcast, what you decided to do is not having repeating guests.
I do plan on having some repeated guests. You know what I mean?
No, that was a specific rule you told me is that once you're on, you're never on again. And so I'm holding that with me, knowing that now that I've done this,
I will never force you to do this again, but I promise you, people are going to want your Instagram. You might as well put your phone number in this description. You will just be getting pictures. You'll get news left and right. You're like, Keegandigs? ? Yeah. It sends you full-on picture, location. And you're like, bruh, what? And she like, I come pick you up. You want? I'll feed you too, bro. All I want is some of that chocolate rain. Like, hey.
Oh my
God. That doesn't even make any sense.
I think it makes sense. Keegan's a sexy motherfucker, and I got lots of people who say the same thing. Bryce is one of them. Taylor says it. Kyle says it. Kyle misses you. This is a shout from Kyle McCluckey. I won't usually say last names and stuff like that, but he knows this show, and he's a fan, and he loves Keegandigs.
Oh, my.
God. What else were we talking about before I write that? You all need to stop this. Because you got me on a train, and then you pulled me off the track.
You were talking about
I
being
wasn't
gay.
saying I'm gay. Was I? What if that's how that happened? I was just like, I'm too high, and I actually like, you know what? I do like dick. No. I was saying, on Pornhub, when you're scrolling through categories, this I know I'm not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with being gay. I have a gay cousin. I have gay friends. I have a gay TV show I watch. I watch Glee.
Okay, just because you have a gay cousin
doesn't
mean you're okay
I know.
with being
I'm like,
gay.
that's the same thing that people say when they're
about black people. About I'm not racist, but I'm
my cousin's second boyfriend.
I got a black friend.
My friend Dustin here is black, so I'm not racist, and I grow a mullet.
But it's literally just about how you treat people and view people. But I don't see anything wrong with being gay. But like, I know I'm not gay because I get uncomfortable when I'm scrolling through Pornhub and it's 2 guys fucking each other in their ass, and they're both buffer than me.
Hey, maybe you're intrigued by it, and that's why you're uncomfortable.
No, I'm like highly like, I don't want to see 2 guys fuck. And even straight women, I'm like, dude, they want to see 2 guys fuck each other in their asses and come in each other's face. I'm like, I just can't. I can't do it either. I'm with you.
Well, I mean, to be fair,
lesbian.
do you watch lesbian porn?
Is one of the top 3. I think lesbian's a porn that you're introduced to, and you like as a middle schooler, you're like, okay, this is cool, and I'm not gay because I'm not watching guys. And then in high school, you're like, this is fucking stupid.
There's nothing. There's no action. What are you talking about?
I've got lesbian friends, so power to them. My teacher was lesbian. I don't know if she listens, but shout out Jen Pep if she does. That'd be pretty cool. What if I got an email from my teacher? She goes, "Hey, I do listen. I appreciate the shout out, bro."
Hey, I listen until you said my last name, and now I'm gonna see your.
No, her name's not actually Jen. That's just what we call it, Jen Pep. But anyways, yeah, she's real cool. Anyways, like I said, it's not like I hate lesbians. You know, it's like black people. It's not black people are bad. There's certain black people that are like, oh, I'll definitely stay away from you. But it's not like I hate black people. I got, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm not gay, but a man can appreciate a good-looking dick. Okay? That's all I'm saying.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Because when you ever watch
you're not gay
video,
but our first subject was if we were gay, what celebrity would we sleep with?
When you're watching a porn video and you see his dick and it looks like a fucking snake got ran over. It's got it's all curvy and like a crazy straw, and you're like, what the fuck am I looking at? And it's distracting. You don't even know what's going on in the video anymore. You're like, wait, who's the step bro? And you're like, what? And I'm fucking confused, and I'm like kind of disgusted, and I'm like, I'm like scared. I'm hard still. Like, I'm like, is this what's gonna turn me on from now on? You know, and then I'm thinking, is this a procedure? Is this a defect, or is this a procedure he has done to make it this way? Because I'm talking like wonky design, like not obviously that crazy, but like, you know, like a pencil when you're like shaking it and it looks wobbly. It was like that type of curvature, like a fucking inner slope form under X over Y type of scale. And I'm like, bro, what? Curvy worvy on ya. And I'm like, is that even pleasurable for the girl? Or are they like, what? I don't know. That shit. Anyways, I can just respect a healthy dick. That's, I think we should end it on that one. Next topic.
Are you sure you've been on this topic for like 20 minutes, Dustin?
You know what?
Are you sure you're done with it?
I'm sorry. I don't. It's not like I'm not even talking about my own dick, so I feel like it's okay.
Wait, okay, hold on, Dustin.
I don't want to bring it up. I don't want to bring it up.
Dustin.
What?
Dustin. Can I ask you something?
Fucking ask it.
Are you circumcised,
yes,
buddy?
I'm fucking circumcised, bro. Oh my god. You know what's bullshit too? Is I offered to show you. I offered to show you.
I don't want to see it.
You know what?
I believe you.
Dustin?
I believe you. I'm doing it for all the fans that don't believe that you're circumcised.
Do you remember the time when you thought you weren't circumcised and you thought only Jews got circumcised?
Like 10, and you know what? I thought I was Mexican until I was 12 because I was told Mexican meant mixed. So I thought as a mixed child, that meant I'm Mexican. You know, I'm light-skinned, so everyone's like, okay, well, hablo expo, Taco Bell. I'm like, what? And they're like, oh. And I'm like, yeah. So yeah, Keegan, I'm a little retarded. I'm naive. I'm gullible. You tell me something, I'll believe it. But when I'm in high school, people are okay. Not just high school. Not when I'm in fucking the third year of college. I'm fucking get asked if I'm circumcised. Yes, okay. Sometimes in high school, in the PE showers or football showers, you turn the water on and it's cold. Okay, it's cold. And anybody who's a man knows when the cold water hits your nuts, it shrivels up a little. Okay. But I promise you, if you want a dick pic, bro, I'll send you one tonight. They're rare. So I'll sign it even for you. 1 out of 3. Send DWD. We'll start an OnlyFans. OnlyFans.
When does this offer end, Dustin?
The
listeners want to know when this offer ends.
It's exclusive content. It's going to be... It's just gonna be, is Dustin circumcised? And then you're gonna subscribe. It's $10, and it's just gonna be, it's gonna be the torso pic, And then right underneath, part 2 coming next month. So you have to pay for another $10 to see it. So I got your bitches for $20 for 2 fucking months so you can find out. And you know what? This was even more bullshit. I brought this up because I don't know who was arguing. Me and Drayton. I brought it in our family group chat. My mom's like, I'm like, Mom, please tell Drayton I'm circumcised. She goes, what? I'm like, Drayton keeps telling him I'm not circumcised, and he's bullying me. And she goes, why does it even matter? And then I was like, Mom, please just tell him. And then no one answered again. And then the next day they say, hey, don't forget trash goes out. I'm like, man, what the fuck is this chat even for? I'm fucking trying out to get the moral support.
Where's this chat for if not convincing people I'm circumcised?
Y'all want to fuck around and make me post it on my fucking story, but I'll get Me Too'd or something, and I ain't trying to go to jail over some dumb shit like that. But you know what? I got 5 people in mind I know I have to send it to. And one of them's Connor, one of them's Drayton, one's fucking Keegan, Bryce, and I don't know.
No, I believe you.
No, you don't believe me. And I don't believe you believe me. Bro, y'all just got me pissed off. Some people are growers, not showers, okay? You can be an inch soft and 8 inches hard. Trust me. I know. And you know what? I can suck my own dick. Can you? Can you, Keegan? Bryce?
I don't think I've tried.
I don't think I've tried it.
Was that what happened? Was that what sent you to the hospital? Broke a fucking rib bone trying to suck your own dick?
Broke my sternum trying to suck my own dick.
I swear to God. Well, I haven't done it in a long time. And actually, I never actually came in my mouth either. You know, this is actually really weird because this is just like in the Little Dicky show. So I tried it when I was like a freshman in high school just to see if I could. And I did. And I was like, that was dick in my mouth. And I was like, listen, this was freshman year. I had a whole month of like Tyler the Creator moments looking out the window like, am I gay now? I'm fucking sunflower picking. I fucking... Nothing against gays, not the stereotype. I love you. But anyways, and then so I told someone about it, like, no, you can't do it. So at their house, I think it was Logan.
You did not.
I wasn't naked. First off, we all had socks on, so we're good. I think it was Logan. He was like, "You're not flexible enough," because you know I'm a beefier guy. And I showed him. I just rolled down. He's like, "Dude, even if you were soft, you could suck your dick right now." I was like, "Yeah, probably." I'm like, oh, and everyone's like, "Oh, no way, no way." But like, you put your dick in your mouth, and then it just feels weird. It's don't do it. Don't try it. Even if you can, don't try it. Like I said, do yourself a favor. Buy a fleshlight. Make a fleshlight, Keegan. There's apple juice bottles upstairs. Fucking paper towels and some of Drayton's lotion. I love using Drayton shit when he's not home. Like, I don't care what it is. I'll go out of my way to use the stuff in his room that I don't need. And I know this just kind of further proves the point of me antagonizing him. But he gets so angry over the stupidest stuff. Like, you touch his butterfly knife, and he put it, like, an inch left to where it was. And he'll see, like, the dust mark of it being where it used to be. Like, hey, who touched my knife? You see Step Brothers? He's like that crazy nigga who's like, you touched my drum set? And I'm like, no, I didn't touch your fucking drum set.
His Echo? Didn't he do a thing where it tracks stuff on his Echo now if you use it?
He tried. What will be annoying is he has the Echo Show and the Echo Dot in the bathroom, so he can listen to music while he showers, which I'm like, oh, sweet, awesome. I don't have to bring my shitty Bluetooth water speaker now that died every hour. And I was like, cool. And the thing was, though, he would be like, the Echo in the shower is for my use only. And I'm like, this bitch. So I purposely would do it. I would use his all the time still, and he would use his other Alexa device to be like, Alexa, announce Dustin is gay, and it just like ruin the song. Like, you couldn't listen to it again. What? No. But yeah, sorry guys, I'm fucking over here tweaking. Yeah, Drayton, he's just an angry guy, But you know what? I put him through a lot, so it's probably my fault. And so 10 years from now, when this has to be played in Drayton's therapy episodes, I'm sorry. If he hasn't shot up another school by then. Whoa!
Dustin, but
I wish we had like video edits right now, because I'd look at the camera and go, whoa, and have it like rotate 360 degrees. And it'd go to Keegan and be like, zinger!
and then it'd go to Drayton and he's like trying.
Bro, I swear to God, this show's...
Dude, I love Drayton.
I already got a friend. He said he's real good at video editing and he's interested in coming on the team. When I'm talking, this plane's about to take off, my guy. Woo! We got cloudy weather, ain't a storm for weeks. We got nowhere to go. What up? And I'm like, this is fucking sound. When I get my Corona check, I'm investing in a fucking microphone, like a group mic, because right now we're doing the phone call, which I think is going good for audio wise, but for group wise, y'all probably noticed the audio isn't the greatest or where it could be, and that's my next step. And then video equipment. Whew, that's a big one, but it's a dream. That's why you gotta support the OnlyFans of DWD. Circumcision reveal probably April 1st. Wait, what day is today? Oh fuck! It's the 11th. Damn, my dyslexic that dude. I swear to God, I am ADHD, and I feel like if I didn't abuse Adderall, it would really help me out. Because when I only take a dosage, it actually helps me focus. But when I don't, when I take more than you should, like, you know, to party, that's when you're up for like a day and a half. And then your KD goes up in COD, you know what I'm saying, brothers? That one for the fellas. Don't worry, lady. I got you one later. I got to think of one. Oh, boy, it's hard. It's hard. I don't really know a lot of females or female jokes.
Go to the kitchen and make a sandwich.
Bryce, did you just say that? I knew you would. That you're the fucking farmer type of boy to have 16 hard R's working in your field every day.
What?
And you're like, it's helping the neighbor boys earn some cash as you give them a fucking $10 and a pitcher of lemonade for the whole day's work.
What?
I'm not saying you've got.
I was being sarcastic. I was making a sarcastic female joke.
Do you? All right. Yes or no? Is there a Confederate flag in your household?
Yes.
No.
Yes, there is. I know there is. Keegan's told me because there's one in Brittany's room, and he knows.
That's not okay. That I do not atone to that.
That's what I thought.
That's a lie.
Tell me there isn't. Tell me it's in the house though.
He has a Confederate flag bro tank.
Oh, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. He wears the Confederate flags to the Klan meetings, and then he wears the "I've got the N-word pass from Dustin" to white people meetings. That way he can just drop around nigga whenever he wants. He's even got
look, listen. I'm not racist. I have a black friend.
Imagine that. It's reversible. That way you can't ever even get caught lacking. You're at the Klan meeting, but it turns out it's not a Klan meeting. It's a peace positive meeting. Just flip it inside out, and it's I got the N-word pass, bro. I'm a fucking market those too. No. I forgot. That's what I was saying. T-shirts ideas. The one is Keegan. What was it? Keegan gets it, or he gets it. Dash Keegan, or something like that, and then a picture of Keegandigs' asshole on the back. I think that'd be pretty funny, or him sitting down. I don't know. Either or. And then I want the other one that just stays soft. I want that to be on hats. That'd be pretty cool. Man, I probably should like trademark Steer, but I don't know how to do that. You know, this is the shit that people get sued over, or not sued over, but they lose like legal rights to.
Copyright stuff? Copyright, Dustin? Is that the word you're looking for?
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
Shotgun a beer for me.
That means I have to run downstairs and grab another beer.
Or beer break right now because we're actually about to have one anyways, okay? I'm not joking because we're about at the fill time for a break, so we're going to have a break. We'll be back in
Okay.
the 10th, and we're back. Hi guys, it's DWD Bryce Spot. So I don't know if you wanted me to say your name. I apologize. Keegandigs.
Oh my god.
We refer to him as Dalmatian Pimp, Horse Cock, Tripod, Donkey Dick.
Wrong.
Nope. It's all been proven fact. Just like it's proven that I am circumcised. Just let that be on the record.
Wrong.
You see, the sad part is, I'd be like,
Wrong.
I'm such a simp, I can't be like, ask my girlfriend. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
The only woman I could ask in my life was my mom, and she said no. So, or she said she's not answering. So, she omitted.
So
And-
I guess it's just left a mystery.
I mean, it's not left a mystery because I could easily show you guys. It's not like I'm the one saying, no, I'm not going to show you. When I beat off tonight, I'm going to show you guys. I'm not going to beat off tonight. Who would do that? Premarital jerking off? Are you kidding me?
Keegan, do you premarital jerk off?
I could never.
With the
imagine.
homies.
With the homies? I guess that's fair. If they're doing it, you can't be the fucking wuss with homies.
Like, yeah, if you're having a nice circle jerk with like some of your buddies, like you can't just like not get involved with that. I mean, as long as you're all wearing socks, it's okay, right?
Nothing worse than a person in the room who's a vibe killer. I've got people I know who are vibe killers, and it just sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, you're talking about me, right?
no, I'm not talking about you. It's not. It's just like, even it's not like they're like always doing it, but there's some things that like, whoa, that was a fuck me. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh.
Dustin, I might buy Jack, or no, actually, I don't have to buy Jackbox. We all gotta play Jackbox together sometime soon.
Bro, we could even do that over stream. Like, we could do that at quarantine, whatever.
Exactly, I could do it. We could do it like right fucking.
Hold on. Are you saying you're gonna branch off into streaming as well?
No. I'm saying like
Whoa,
Jackbox is a game you
Woochbomb.
can play with multiplayer off. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Do you think people watch me stream? I suck at life. I suck at video games. The one thing I think I can do okay is tell a story okay. But I think I've rant too much on that even.
I think you'll do fine if you have like other people streaming with you, like how you're doing your podcast.
Or at least if I wasn't fucking stoned like a witch in the 1900s. No, I'm just joking.
No, then you'll have people dox you and get you arrested.
It's definitely Keegan the one smoking.
Oh my gosh!
I don't know if you remember the puzzle we set for the people earlier in the audience to find out who's drunk, who's sober, who's stoned. But obviously Bryce is drunk. He just went a beer break. Keegan went for a bong break. I am sober. I know, crazy. Ha ha ha.
Dustin is the most sober person I've ever met in my life.
Thank you, Bryce. That means a lot, actually. Oh my lord!
Does it mean a lot to you, or does it show lesser of me?
So y'all don't know this as of recording, but it's like 2 a.m. and I'm like, I'm not tired, but I'm like, I should go to bed just to keep a schedule. But I'm like, for what at this point? Like, nigga, what am I gonna wake up and do? Sit in my room again all fucking day? Oh, look, the sunset. Oh, look, the sun rose. Oh, look, the sunset. Oh, speaking of sunrises and sets, man, April 7th, there was a fucking, listen to this horse shit. There was a super moon, a pink moon. And I was like, oh, sweet. I had moon alarms and everything. So I was like 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. Sweet. I can look at it now. I go and I look at it, and I'm not seeing nothing. I'm looking it up. It was 9 p.m. the previous day. Since 4
So you were a day late and a dollar short?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
First off, Bryce, don't you ever come in my fucking hyena clubhouse and bring me those white-ass slave chain bringing ass sayings over.
Close but no cigar?
No, that one's okay. What was the one you just fucking said? What was that?
A day late and a dollar short.
Oh my god. I don't know what the fuck it is about that one. That one just says the N-word.
What's the other one I used to say that you always hated?
Oh, there's tons. There's tons. Dude, you met Austin, right?
Yeah, and I met him once
I swear
for like
to
20
God,
minutes.
you guys would be fucking brothers. Dude, I was making fun of
No.
people. We were at this bonfire once, and it was kind of quiet. And I was making fun of people, like, because they're all white there. And I'm like, I have a good idea. I lean over, I go, I have a good idea about how to get this lively again. And I instantly thought of what would get you excited. So I go, how about those gas prices? Only $1.20, am I right? Everyone starts chanting, oh yeah, gas prices are so fucking cool. And I'm like, fucking white people, bro.
Oh my god.
Tell me that shit would not get your dick hard right now if I told you I drove by and gas was $1.11.
No, because I also noticed that myself.
I haven't had to fill up gas since Ambrose though, so because I don't drive anywhere because I'm a piece of shit. But anyways, yeah. So I've had to get gas in like months. Anyway,
Dude, gas stations are the fucking worst right now. I try to avoid gas stations as much as I can.
I mean, it makes sense, bro. You got people out there. I guarantee this. I mean, it's not statistically proven, but I guarantee every gas handle you touched has had semen on it. I guarantee that. I hope you
Yeah,
know.
just a
It's
trace
had
to
my
semen.
semen on it.
There is. I don't know. I don't never claim to be a scientist of anything of the sorts. I have no medical background, no facts to back this up. But I have friends who have doctors. I have gone to the doctors, and I have seen house. I will say this: I think it is possible for a girl to fill up gas, then go home and finger herself and get pregnated off of the semen residue left on a gas handle.
What?
Do you know what I'm saying? You know,
I get it.
You know how like
I get it. I get it.
trap
Like
you?
so, like if the temperature is right? Say it's like say you're fucking in Canada, it's like -20. I could see it.
Yeah,
I could see it.
that's what I'm saying.
Keegan,
Imagine
could you
that.
see it?
No,
Imagine that.
that cannot happen.
You don't think so?
I don't think that'll ever happen.
I hate
Oh,
to.
I sat down on a toilet seat. Now I'm pregnant.
See, that one's less common. Who's coming on toilet seats?
Who's coming on gas pumps?
A lot of people, dude. Them things look sexy as hell. You see that hose
Right,
coming
yeah,
out of that?
chill.
I'm
You
just
see that
saying.
hose coming out of that pump into that handle?
If I heard that story happen, I would not. I'd be shocked for sure, but I would not be in disbelief. You know what I mean? I would be like, damn, that really sucks to be you. What a life. But
Hey.
like, what?
Oh no! Go!
I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say now. You go.
Oh. No, okay, so you're talking about some stupid shit, right? I'm thinking of some other stupid shit, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of okay, you told me not to bring up COVID again, but I have to just for this one thing. So they claim in New York that the first animal to get it was a fucking tiger. Isn't it a coincidence the biggest thing going on right now in the fucking world is Tiger King?
Well,
It's kind of strange.
It's
kind of strange. Just like how the birds are fucking cameras.
Okay, sorry. To answer that, actually the first animal to get it was a cat in Belgium. The first United States animal was a tiger.
I mean, technically speaking, wasn't it a bat?
Well, fucking technically speaking, Keegan. Fuck, I can't even get mad because you always get it. You always get it. You know what? I'm proud.
He gets it.
I'm just upset that I was in the wrong, but thank you for getting it.
He gets it.
Oh fuck! I spelled Arnie Palmer on my nipple. Oh fuck! Do I have to edit? No, that's staying in the edit.
That's not staying there. You already licked it. You already
So
licked
I'm
it.
sitting there.
One edit show.
Arnold Palmered on my tits.
Keegan's a meme lord. I swear to God, add him on Snapchat. Keegan, what's your Snapchat? No,
Guess what?
Dalmatian pimp.
Guess what? Guess what? Guess what?
What?
Guess what? It's Keegandigs. Same with his Instagram
yes!
and his Twitter and his
Yes!
TikTok and
Yes!
everything.
That's what's up. Keegandigs is a fucking brand. I want a brand. Fuck me. Fuck DWD. That's nothing. Keegandigs.
Do you even know where Keegandigs came from?
Keegandigs Trump. I do know. Grandpa has bought that Minecraft account for you and called Keegandigs. Because Drayton was the Walmart brand. He was Fulton Minor. No one gave a fuck
Fulton
about
Minor.
Fulton
Okay,
Minor.
okay, here, get this concept, right? Look at his name right now. And what if it's two people? What if it's Keeg and Iggs?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I don't need to hear that.
Do I need to legally change my name?
Your name does legal. This nigga's legal name. Our legal name is Dustin. Well, mine is Dustin Williams Davis. It's Callie Williams, Shelly Williams, Jennifer Williams, Connie Williams. All of our family. Keegan somehow's name is misprinted on his birth certificate, so it's just Keegan William, no S. So now his driver's license, the mail he gets, the voter registration, anything government legally binding has to be signed Keegan William.
And if I sign it Williams, it's invalid.
Yep.
So your whole life is invalid.
If you think about it, Keegan is like Sasuke, the last of the Uchihas, because he created his own clan. You're the only William I know. Are you even related? I don't. Well, that doesn't make sense. You could change your name to Papa Papa and you still be related to me.
But would he? So say there's a basketball player who changed his name to Meta World Peace for World Peace, right? So is he still related to all of his family members after he changed his name?
He's
legally
okay.
No. Legally no. Right? Wrong?
Bro,
I have no idea.
let me tell you right
Questions?
now. I took that hit to clear the mind, and I'm going to tell you right now, I don't watch Law and Order. I know a lot of people do. I know a lot of people like NCIS. I'm just getting into criminal documentaries. I watched that one about the girl who got kidnapped and raped by her neighbor like twice. That was sad. It's all depressing. The world's depressing. I like happy stuff. But then listen to sad music. And that's just what an emo boy's life is. Am I right, guys? Keegan, what's our favorite song right now?
Let Me Down by Oliver Tree.
Oh, that is really good. But that's not what I was prompting you for. I wish you would step down from the ledge, my dear. You know.
Oh my.
Not really.
I don't think any of those lyrics.
If you're talking Raw XD type of song, I thought you were gonna be like the other one.
The other one, nigga, my RXD song list is 100 songs.
You know which one I'm talking about. A part of me. You always have a part of me.
Oh. I paint you a picture with words I missed her. We still talk like every day, but we don't talk in the same way as we used to. Oh, God, bro. I'm just thinking now. This is going to sound awful for the audio listeners. I'm sorry, bros. No more singing. We'll make that a rule. Actually, you know, we can start a freestyle segment to where we get a beat. Because, bro, I could be spitting bars. And, Bryce, you could be spitting bars. And, Keegan, I don't know, but you could probably be putting in something.
Me and Keegan will just sit here and be your hype man. We'll be your Gata. We'll be your Gata, bro.
You're the one who's always left off. Is it Takeoff? I think it's Takeoff because Offset and Quavo all done like you know them. You'd be like, I'd be all the one that like flip it up. You're like flip. You know what I'm saying? You're the ad lib guy. Me and Bryce.
Yeah, he's the hype man. He's the Gata, bro.
Dude, for real. You know all those fucking niggas related? I didn't know that. 2 of them are cousins and one of them's the other's uncle.
For what? Migos?
Yeah.
Really?
I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Oh, God.
Did you listen to that new MGK song that I just sent you?
I did not. I was really pissed off. My mom was yelling at me for stealing her weed, and I was like, Mom, please. And so Then oh fuck! I almost just sparked my fucking vape. Woo! Keegan, stop almost hitting your vape like that. No, but anyway, so I was angry. I didn't listen to that song yet. And then I'm in the middle convincing my mom to get a medical card, and then we could go halvesies on like ounces and stuff. I literally was talking about her to her on the way home today, so that's looking good. Dustin's like,
No way.
right? I mean, like that's fucking pretty bitching if you ask me.
But you can legally buy it in Illinois, can't you?
Yeah, but if you have medical prices, the tax is like 1%. Otherwise, it's like 20 to 30 of just
Gotcha.
a tax, and like they'll add like rec fees, blah 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 blah. This gay shit, you will have none of that. I mean,
Actually, I don't even think you can buy it in Illinois anymore right now. I think he shut down the sale of it due to COVID.
I just bought a cart there last week.
Yeah, this happened like a few days ago.
Fuck. It was probably the day that I got shut down at the vape store. That makes sense.
Oh, more than likely, actually, that makes sense.
Yeah, I was like, that actually makes a lot of sense. Fuck. Oh my lord, dude! It's been I've been laid off 6 days, or not even a whole 6 days, and I'm already bored out of my fucking mind, dude. That's why I'm trying to do this. Let's talk. Okay, Keegan, what's the scariest thing that's ever happened to you? Paranormal, just scariest you've ever felt in your life. It doesn't have to be paranormal. Just what's the scariest thing, man?
You know, roll this question on to Bryce.
Bryce, you got one?
Okay. So, about a year and a half ago, for like a week straight, right? I was laying in bed, and I'm like going to sleep, and then like I wake up in this like trance or whatever, and this just like it's like in a fucking game when you're like dying and the corners of your screen start to go black, you know? Like that was like it on my eyes, and it would come in and then like suck into my chest, and I'd fucking jump out of my skin. And it literally, I couldn't sleep. It was like that for a week. That was probably like the thing that got my heart racing the most in a long time. I don't know what it was. It was just some bad juju, some bad mojo shit, and I did not want a part of it. Oh, also, when we first moved into this house, there's like this, I don't know if you've been in my upstairs, there's that little like attic door at the top of the steps.
Yeah, the fake ass. I was like, what the fuck is this? And Frank
I had to crawl in there to mess with some electrical wires, and there was a dowel. There was a dowel in there.
What's a dowel?
A doll? A doll?
Oh, I think
DOLL.
I thought you were like talking about like a dark owl or something, like some special.
No.
I was like, what
no.
It was a legendary owl did you run into?
It was an old child's toy. That was creepy as well. That was really creepy.
Okay, Keegan. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Kind of, yeah.
Hold up. 1 sec. Keegan, tell your story.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Not necessarily scary, but more so, I didn't know what to think. It was around the winter time, because like the lakes were all frozen over. I was on the 4-wheeler right in the back with Lee. Lee was driving it, and we were driving on the frozen lake. And then he decided to go up a really steep hill, and I fell out of it and broke through the frozen lake.
Fuck that. Fuck all that.
Was that a dream?
And so, no, this happened in real life. And everything was happening so quickly. Like, he pulls me out of the water, puts me in the back of the 4-wheeler, and we're racing literally on the highway back to the house.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Dude, I have a couple. One, the most paranormal thing I've seen. I've got a story right after this too, because it just made me think of that. This is real though, like real legit. Like, think of a dead dog.
Was I there?
Okay, so remember when we lived in our old house, Keegan?
What?
And Bryce?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was me and my cousin Alex playing in the first living room because like we kept switching back and forth which living room our TVs were in, you know. So we were happened to be in the first living room, like when you first walk in, and we're playing COD, blah blah blah, and we hear Emily and Ethan running up and down the stairs.
Oh, I
The-
remember
not-
this. Oh my.
Not the stairs by the door, but the other stairs in the hallway. You know, the
The
wooden
basement
ones.
one.
And like we can hear him turning the lights on and off, running up and down the stairs. And like I don't usually get angry, but I'm like, hey, what the hell are you guys doing? Just go play in your room or something. You know what I mean? Like, what's the purpose of this? And then I'm like yelling, hey, shut up! And I come back and like I'm hearing it again, and I'm like, what the fuck? And so I go back down there and like I look for them to like actually see him. I don't see him. I call my mom. I'm like, hey, where are Emily and Ethan? My mom was like, hey, they're at their mom's house for the weekend. I'm like, wait, so they haven't been here at all? No. I'm like, nope. Ran right upstairs, went to fucking the couch with Alex. I shut all the basement doors. I was like, we're gonna watch some cartoons for a little bit here.
So, okay, I got another one. So, I was at my one of my aunt's houses, and me and some of my other cousins were like really into some paranormal stuff. That was like when Paranormal Activity came out, blah blah blah. We were like messing with stuff. And so one of my cousins, his dad died, and we actually have a picture of like after like a week after he died, they had like a family picture, and like his silhouette was in the left-hand corner. But anyways, we're all sitting at this table with a candle lit. We're all holding hands, like a little seance thing or whatever. And we're like,
yeah, bro.
I can't remember his name. I want to say Bill, but I think that's just because you guys have an Uncle Bill and you guys talk about him all the time. I'm just gonna say his name was Bill because this was like back when I was like 8. We're all holding hands at this little like seance thing. All the lights are off in the house, and everybody was always scared to go in the basement because that's where he died. We're like, hey, so my one cousin's name was Luke. He goes, hey.
What? Nigga, are you doing this for suspense or what?
He goes, hey.
Nah, I ain't falling for this, Bryce. Man, we're gonna have to restart.
Okay, do you have another one, Dustin? You wanna
I
spit out real
guess,
quick
man.
while we?
Fucking, I do have another one, which that fucking really threw me off, though, Bryce. Fuck you. Nah, you know who Keegan? You know who Ty is, right? Ty loves to scare me and like show me all these scary ass things. So there's this one day. This is like a year. No, there's longer than that now. This is high school. So like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. He showed me this video. It's a fake video, by the way. It was promotion for a band, but it was these men, not in Slenderman suits, but like very similar, you know, just in like these suited like robes with masks and shit, all marching like. And then this guy is driving, and he's like trying to go through this trail, like just a road around the corner, and he parks so like they can't see him, and they're just marching up this trail through the road, and at the top of the hill they see this giant like fire. And ever since then I've hated driving at night, dude. Like I look in the woods for like all this shit. I'm like, what would I do? What would I do if I did anything? You know what I mean? Fucking just die, I guess. But fuck. All right, go for it.
I have another one, but it's sort of
What?
one that you told. Remember that time when you said you were asleep, and then you woke up to Emily putting a knife in your hand?
That was some crazy shit. Honestly, that didn't scare me as much as it should have, but it definitely should have. Yeah,
It should have.
it definitely should have. I don't want to say last names getting you in trouble, but a girl I knew put a knife in my hand while I was sleeping, like it was plotting it there. And Keegan walked in, like, "What are you doing?" It was Alex who walked in, right? And it was like, what are you doing? And she's like, "Oh, I found this knife, just putting it up," and like takes it from my hand and puts it in the sink. I'm like, What? What, brother? I wonder if Bryce is literally fucking beating off right now.
What? I'm
or if
here.
he's-
I'm listening to your stories.
No, you haven't
Oh.
been here the entire time.
No, I have.
What happened to your
No,
story,
I didn't.
Bryce?
I don't
You
know.
just
I must have
stopped in the
lagged out.
middle
I
of
was
it.
saying, all I was saying is, okay, so my cousin Luke was like, hey, Dad, if you're here, please do something to show us you're here. And the light turned on in the hallway. That's all. That was all that one was.
First, Bryce.
No, I didn't
you have-
leave. I didn't leave
I
it.
feel like
Literally,
I'm
I
gonna-
was talking to myself the entire time. I've
I
been
feel like
talking
I'm
to
having
myself.
a fucking stroke, dude. I don't know what it feels like, but if like this is a feeling of a stroke, it fucking sucks. My brain hurts. I don't know what the fuck is going on. You've been here the entire time? Did I
Yes.
just get trolled? Does it
Yes,
get
I've been here
trolled?
the entire time.
Fucking
You're talking
Christ.
about Emily having a knife in your hand, and Emily.
Okay, damn,
Yeah,
boy.
I've been here.
But no, you don't fuck with Ouija shit. There was a couple years ago when I went to New York with Keith and Tyler and Logan, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I got a call from Kyle. He's like, hey, dude, they're messing with Ouija board shit. I'm like, bro, you need to knock that shit off. Tell them all to stop. Like, you don't fuck with that. Don't send me those vibes. And I just remember, like, almost crying. I'm like, please stop, guys. Like, you don't know what you're doing. And like, that shit, I hate it.
I
don't
hate
get
it.
why white people intentionally.
Don't
scare
hey,
themselves.
don't loop all white people into this. I hate that shit too. I will never touch a Ouija board in my life.
Well, like scary movies, even. I just don't get like why mostly white people like to intentionally scare themselves like that. Like, I have no reason to want to go watch a movie like Annabelle, which will give me nightmares and torment me within the real world for probably the rest of my life. You know what I mean? Like, when I watched Jeepers Creepers when I was like 16, 15, it was Jeepers Creepers 2, actually. That shit still haunts me. And I'm a 21-year-old man. That's been like 5 years, and that still...
Bro, you couldn't
I'm
even
like-
finish the forest with us.
The fucking forest, bro. That shit... First off, that's not even fair. You had me join your camp, and you were on like day 7. You were on the day they attacked the camp, and I had nothing. You gave me one spear, and it broke almost immediately. I'm like, I literally have nothing. What do you want me to do, guys? Die?
Yes.
And then I'm like, all right, now I'm pissed. So when I get pissed at games, I stop playing them because I don't like to get angry.
I feel it. Oh, let's talk
Boy.
about... Okay.
So what you're saying is that scary games is different than scary movies for you. Like, you'll actually play a scary game, but you won't watch a scary movie, or is it the other way around?
Scary games, it depends. It has to have a very interesting story for me to do it. Resident Evil, I love just the story of it. So
But those also have a way to fight
Yo,
back. There's
that's
some
also
scary
a
games that
big
don't
part.
let you fight back.
Outlast, I hate games where you
Outlast.
can't do anything. You just die because of a RNG thing following you around. You know, that blows. But when you have a chance to fight back like Resident Evil and you die because like you didn't make the smart decisions, I like that. Because that's the perfect amount of horror / thriller.
I gotcha. I feel it.
And I guess that's why I probably hate movies so much, because you're always like, are you really that retarded? Like, you could easily you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, and then the suspense they try to build up is too much. You're like, come on, just get it over with.
That's how I feel. But anyways, that's just me.
Let's talk about didn't your don't get me wrong, because I could be wrong. Your mom's boyfriend had kids, right?
Yeah. That's
And
who Emily Ethan was.
Okay, and you didn't like them. Didn't you guys? Didn't you and Drayton? Didn't you?
No, that's a censored story. That story does not come on the podcast.
Okay.
That because
It doesn't come up
first of all,
ever
the
again.
information already given, people could probably already figure out who these people are, and I'm not incriminating anybody who was involved. I don't think I was involved.
What?
I don't know who was No, Bryce, You shut the fuck up.
I don't even
Right.
know the whole story, so
Right.
don't even
I
get.
will break your other chest plate.
Okay, it's just the thing
I
is,
don't care.
Dustin, you're
I
making
don't
it sound
care.
worse than it is by what you're doing.
Fine, Keegan, do you want to tell a story?
No, I'm just
You know
saying
about the
that
story.
you're
You guys just pranked him. That's all. It wasn't anything. Calm
I know,
Yeah,
down.
but
we
the-
got him.
You
It
got
was
him
just
good.
a prank, bruh. It was just a prank, bruh. Okay. If I say this story, though, do you realize how many people are gonna be like, you are a real jerk? Okay.
Dude, you're
But-
kids. Don't say it. Don't say it. You're kids.
I'll say it. I'll say it. Let's do it. We're diving into it.
No, we're not delving
doing
into
this.
it. No.
no,
We're going.
no,
I'm doing
no,
the
no, no,
story,
no, no.
and then after
No.
that, we're calling it quits, and then we're wrapping it up. Okay, we'll end it on that.
Well, no,
And
that's
that
the
way-
worst thing to end on.
No, that way, because at this point, no one's probably listened all the way through. If you've listened to this part of the podcast, text me, Dustin. If you don't have my phone number, 309-756-6719. Text me. No, I want you to text
That was a bad
me,
idea.
and I want you to text me an emoji. An emoji only I would know, and I want it to be the bat emoji. The bat emoji is one of my favorite emojis. Send that to me if you hear this and you hear the story, okay?
Oh my!
Then
If you
you
make
don't
it this
see
far,
it.
you deserve to hear the story.
That's what I'm saying. All right. So let's back this up. When we moved to Fulton, me, my mom, and Drayton, we used to live in a house that was 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom anyways. My mom met a boyfriend. They were dating for a while, and he had 2 kids. So both of our houses weren't able to house everyone. So we moved to Fulton. That's how we ended up moving to Fulton. They had the 2 bedrooms downstairs. We had our bedrooms upstairs. And then our mom and the boyfriend, his name I'm not going to say, they had their own, they shared a room, is what I'm trying to say. So there was 5 bedrooms. Anyways, the step kids would only come over on the weekend, but the problem was this is going to sound really mean. They were obnoxious. They were undisciplined. You know how some people don't believe in hitting their kids and stuff? I agree with that to a point, but if you can't let your kid get away with something, you have to discipline them in some form. You know what I mean? And there was just no discipline, no timeout, nothing, blah, blah. Half the time, if they did something, I would get in trouble for. Anyway, and they were obsessively annoying. You would try to, anything you would do, obsessively, blah, blah, blah. Hey, can I have your phone? Can I have your phone? It's no, play on your phone. Oh, your phone's better. It's what the fuck are you talking about? Or it's I want to watch TV out here. Okay, fine. You go in your room. Oh, let me come in there. It's just leave me alone, please. You know what I mean? They were the type of people you literally wanted to be away from.
Mm-hmm.
And this is also going to sound mean. They're the kids that make you you know what? Maybe I don't want kids in life.
Oh my gosh!
I'm not joking. There was this one day I was so pissed off. And the girl who was 12 at the time. Keep in mind, I'm 15, 16. And no, this is none of that. What are you doing, step bro type bullshit. I hated her with a passion. She goes up to me and she's like, pillow fight? And I'm like, no, I don't want pillow fight. She hits me with the pillow. So I was like, okay, fine, pillow fight. So I hit her with the pillow so hard she falls onto a couch. And then I put the pillow over her. And I just start punching her through the pillow. But she's thinking I'm just hitting her with the pillow. You know what I'm saying? But, God, this is how much I hated this girl. And, it wasn't just me. It was our whole entire crew. I'm not going to mention who the crew was, but the regulars at the house, there was about 4 of us. We all despised this woman with a passion. Well, one day, we had enough. We couldn't take it anymore. We decided to rise up against the fucking power. So it was years, because this was by year 3 or 4 living with them. It was months, weeks of torture. It wasn't just we snapped one day. It was a continuous breakdown of this. And so us and the crew, there was about 3 of us in total. We decide, hey, we're going to fucking prank this bitch. And when we say prank, we go hard. I prank Drayton all the time. Last prank I did on him, I go, hey, I don't know if you guys know this, but as a child, I had my tonsils removed. I go, hey, I've never seen what tonsils look like. Can I look at yours? And he goes, sure. And I had just got done clipping my toenail, so I grabbed my big toenail clipping and I dropped it down his throat.
God.
Anyways, so we don't fuck around when it comes to these pranks, bro. And we sit there, we're plotting, and we go, fuck it. We go in there. We got man A pissing on one of her fucking blankets. We got man B, I'm man B, putting her deodorant around my taint, and then in our basement toilet around the bowl. Put it back in her room. Then I take her perfume bottle. I pour half of it out, fill it back up a little bit more with water because I think I poured a little bit too much out. And then I piss in the rest and I shake it. So that way, like, for like a solid month, I don't know, she's fucking spraying piss on herself. Fucking man sees in the closet, shoving all of her clothes in his tank, probably giving her pink eye for the rest of her life. I'm like, bro, this shit got out of hand. And no one ever found out, really. So we got away with that shit. And honestly, I look back and I'm like, that was a very immature thing to do. Do I regret it? She was kind of a bitch, not gonna lie. Do you think the people involved would regret it if one of you guys were one of the people involved?
Well,
yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you, Dustin.
Oh, I told
Our
my
parents
mom,
know.
but I meant like at the time no one knew. I'm talking, it took years for that to come out.
Oh,
Oh God. You would think
Yeah,
the
I
person who
regret
did it would regret it?
I'm getting a call.
Oh, okay. Cool,
Person,
cool.
yeah, he regrets
All
it.
right, boys. I said it. We've said it all. It's been a blast. I don't know if y'all realize this, but I think this is honestly the longest podcast that we've got so far.
It's the longest podcast episode you have so far, yet it's
Bruh,
filled with
honestly,
nothing.
this probably be the best one. This one's the one to get me that $1,000 view. Get me sponsored by like Raid Shadow Legends or some other stupid ass shit. I don't know. Love you, Raid Fuck. I can't even say words right anymore. I'm looking at my posters in my room. I've got my banners, so I was going to say Raid Steamer Legend. I'm like, wait, that's not right.
Oh, no.
But, all right, bros. I swear to God, stay safe. Hit up Bryce on fucking, I don't know, whatever that Rocket League champ is. Fucking Toxic Rockets. Not Toxic Rockets. HC Daddy. He's fucking one of the best players out there. You'll probably see him on ESPN 3 one day. Keegandigs, hit him up for your hentai request, hentai recommendations, hentai drawings.
No,
Also,
I will
furry
not be
world.
drawing any of that.
Actually, I think we all should be furries for April. Wouldn't that be
What?
a trend? What if I mean, for Easter?
Would that be
Yeah,
fun?
like, wouldn't that be a fun trend?
Is that what
like,
you
I
said?
mean, not that everything should, but I do think a majority
No.
of things should be tried 5 times. And I'm very curious about furries. One thing I would never do is pony play. Like, have you seen that? People dressing up in like leather gear and pretending to be a pony or pretending to.
Yes, I've seen it.
Fuck all that. But a furry,
No way.
furries maybe. Sex with like in a furry costume, that'd be really hard for me, I think. But like playing around like I'm a squirrel or a rabbit at a park, I think I could do that for a day or week. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just saying, like,
That just
I
sounds
think
weird.
you gotta be open to everyone. I don't hate you because you're a furry, but if you bring that furry
Are you
shit
furry,
onto
Dustin?
my face, no. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gay. I promise you. I will send you my fully erect, circumcised, black
That doesn't help your
pic
case.
of my dick while I'm watching
This is not helping
lesbian
your
porn.
case. You wanting to send
Okay?
your picture
I'll
to
show
me.
you watching lesbian porn with my dick fully erect and circumcised and black.
And it's gonna
OnlyFans.
be on your Patreon here.
I better see if DWD
Your
OnlyFans
OnlyFans.
is open. That'd be pretty fucking cool if it was. But that's such a. I mean, it's not generic, but it's 3 letters. You got to think that's taken. But DWD 1533 isn't, which is nothing. Oh wait, that's my Twitter, Snapchat. I don't know what it is. I mean, anyone who fucking listens to this has
PlayStation.
me on Snapchat. My actual shit's like Dustin1533 on Instagram and Twitter. But anyways, you know what? This is it. We've had a great night. I loved having you both on here. Thank you so much. Everyone stay safe out there and stay soft. What?
Oh, wait, Dustin.
Okay.
I'm getting a call. Person says
Wait,
he also regrets
did
doing this
you ask him?
podcast.
So 2 of the 3 people
Yeah.
who did it.
No. The same person regrets doing the podcast.
They regret doing the podcast. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
You're going to leave me cold-hearted like that?
Damn, Keegan.
The...
You do him dirty.
Man, it ain't nothing but good vibes here, bro. Imagine, though, in like 20 years when you try to fucking run for governor or something, and they pull up and they're like,
Get a job?
You said you would suck Zac Efron's nipples? And you're like, no, that's completely out of context. I did not say that. I said I wish I had his nipples.
Oh my god.
Like, bro, I'm just swear to God, like, I hope this. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't plan for the future as obvious as this podcast shows, bro. So like, this is gonna be an interesting journey. All right. Otherwise, you know what? I gotta stop it. Otherwise, we'll keep going for hours and hours. And like, bro, I don't even think people listen this far, dude. Listen to this.
Holy
if
shit,
you made it
added
this
another
far into
hour.
the episode, I consider you a super fan. So not only have you texted me a bat at my number 309-756-6719, I want you to text me a surfer board emoji. I use them all the time. No, not the surfer board emoji. The squid emoji. Okay, so you'll send me a bat and a squid if you've made it this far into the episode. All right, guys. I love you all. You the real fans. Peace out. DWD's Kingdom. That's the new slogan. DWD's Kingdom. We're coming back in 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I don't know.
This episode's just called Two Brothers.
Wait, what is it? 2 guys in a chair or something. What was that one? Your first podcast?
I don't fucking know, bro. I don't even know what to call this.
You and Keegan were gonna do 2 guys in a chair or something.
I think this one's gonna be called the 3 Goofballs. I don't know. What's a good name for this? Think of a name. I do. I try to name them.
Do you have a name for your other ones?
You know, but that's okay. Fuck it. No, I do the description. That's what it is. You know what? We've rambled way too long. I've already established this is the worst episode and this is the longest episode, but we had the most amount of fun. We're all fucked as fuck. I hope you guys stay safe, get fucked, wear condoms though. But they do say, the CDD says, if you're out having sex, limit your partners of only up to 5 people so you don't get the corona. So, but no eating ass, no rim jobs. That's off the table. No eating ass. But 5 people. It's not 5 people per day. So it's 5 people until quarantine ends. So you got those 5 hoes. Stick with them. Okay? And fuck having 5 hoes. Find the one good girl. No,
are you
just have
hinting
your
at
one
5 people
good
in your
hoe.
next episode?
And no, call her a hoe. Call her a good girl. I've sounded like a simp. I'm not going to fucking get my dubs out here, bro. Have your hoes, whatever.
You are.
Don't act like I fucking care. All right. We're ending it. I love you guys. I keep saying the same shit over and over, bro. We just got to fucking end this. So we're going to end it like this, guys. I love you. Keegan, I love you. Bryce, I love you.
Stay soft.
Keegan.